Hello again, friends and loyal WulffPack members. Chaos here, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Yes, it's been a little while, hasn't it, since I've actually streamed Elite Dangerous. So yeah, let's actually do this. Now, some of you may be wondering about the title of said stream, and what I'm doing is I am prepping. No, unfortunately, Martin, there isn't a release for 3.0. I just want to get what I'm doing now done before it possibly is released, because I have no idea when it's going to be released. Nobody tells me anything. And what is this game? This is Elite Dangerous. This is the game this channel is known for. Hello, Aldevar. How's it going? And Sophie and everybody else. How is it? Oh yeah, how's everyone doing? Right now, we are on our way to Lina Weaver Terminal because this is in Lyon, Greece base. Now, there's a reason why we're heading here. Is because it's in Lyon, Greece base. Everything we buy at that station is going to be at a 15% discount, or there and thereabouts. And I've literally today tripped over the ranking requirement to get myself some prismatic shields. What I'm doing with these, well, what I'm going to be doing with these, you just woke up? Oh, cool. Wish I could have just, actually no, I don't wish I could have just woken up. If I had just woken up now, I'd have seriously overslept and probably have a migraine by now. How am I? I'm good. Like I said, we are, unfortunately, Simmons, or however you say it, we don't know when 3.0 is going to be released. I'm just getting some prep work done for this. What I'm doing is, I've had an idea. I'm pretty sure it's not a unique idea amongst commanders playing Elite. Is that, you know, with the new engineering changes where you have to modify every single module from grade 1 to grade 5, well, I'm hoping to circumnavigate that a little bit. You cannot join the Wolves of Jonai on Discord? Can you not? You mean, what do this game going out of? Sorry, I have no idea what you're trying to say there, Screw. But yeah, so what I'm planning to do, yeah, it's possibly going to either be released at the end of February or mid-March or something, I don't know. I have no idea when it's going to be released. I'm not overly worried at it at the moment, but I'm looking forward to the release because I am going to be restarting Zero to Hero at that point, which really means I really do need to get off my butt and make a couple more Zero to Hero episodes this season before Season 4 starts. Now, yeah, because what we're doing is I've had an idea, as I said, and what the idea is I'm going to pre-modify a bunch of internals ready for the Chieftain, because I don't want to have to go through all the rolling grade 1 to 4. So what I'm doing is I'm going to grab the modules that I want for the ship that I don't already have in storage, and I'm going to go and pre-mod them up to grade 5. I'm going to do one roll on each of them, grade 5, for the particular things that I want, for the particular upgrades that I want. So right now we're here in Lina Weaver Terminal, or Lina Weaver Terminal, however the hell you say it. What does the hostile mean? That means that I'm in a different power play system. But because I'm not actively taking part in power play at the moment, it shouldn't be a problem. As soon as I leave power play, that hostile will actually be removed.
Charlie, Hotel Alpha. This is Federal Flight Control. You are required to submit a docking request before landing.
I've already requested docking.
Proceed to landing pad 05.
So what we're doing is we're just going to go and buy a bunch of prismatic shield generators. Now I'm going to buy 3 of these prismatic shield generators. They're all going to be the same class. They're all the same size, if you will. Because I want 2 of them for the Chieftain, because I'm not sure what kind of shield modification I want on the Chieftain yet. So I'm going to do 1 for thermal resistance, and I'm going to go modify 1 for heavy duty. So that when 3.0 is released, I can I can convert them over from the legacy system to the new system and completely skip out grades 1 to 4 in the upgrades thing. Here we go. You get a month before the Thargoids hit a system that people actually give a damn about. Yeah, probably, Vale. You're from Sweden? Alright, awesome. Not England. Well, I'm from England, but I live in Norway, so... Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. You're from the UK as well? Alright, Darren. Right, Flippy Floppy Fail says, Alpha, as a member of the PS Wolves, I was wondering what ship you recommend for mining, as I'm trying to unlock armor upgrades. I mean, I have done a bunch of mining tutorials. In my ultimate mining tutorial, I did recommend the Asp Explorer as a fairly good miner, but then again, it really depends. It depends on what you can afford. Right now, when I go mining, I use my Imperial Cutter. You like me style? Awesome. Thank you muchly. So, basically, because I found that the main issue when you're out mining is how fast you can get the mined fragments from outside into your ship. So, the more collector limpets you can fit on your ship, the better, and still have enough internal storage to have your all your tonnage. But considering if you're only going for the 500 for what's-her-face, then you can really just vent everything out and not worry about it later. But anyway, what was I doing? I was going into the outfitting department. And what was I doing? I was going to optional internals, browse shop, and we are buying some prismatic shield generators. Now the reason that we've come here is because they're a lot cheaper. Now normally these would be more expensive everywhere else, at about 15% more expensive. So we're saving a good couple of 100,000 credits doing this. So what we'll do is we will store the current one, and stored modules, transfer to ship. So put them back on the ship. Actually, no, I don't even need to do that. I can literally just go dupe, browse shop. Let's do this again. Shield generator 5A. Because if I remember rightly, let me double check quick. I need to check the optional internals, don't I? So I'm forgetting what the actual optional internal sizes are. It's 2 class 5s, isn't it? It is, yeah. It is. I'm just... My brain's going all over the place right now. So, yeah. Hello, Firefly. How's it going? So, buying options. Store. Transfer options. Store. There we go. I don't need to muck about with that, do I? I completely forgot that I could do this. Transfer options. Transfer. Well, let's get my normal prismatics back. There we go. So now we have stored modules. We've got 3 prismatic shield generators sitting around in storage. Now that's awesome. What the hell do I need to do now? Alright, who was it? Which one of the engineers was it that did the shield generators? I don't remember off the top of my head. Dooby-dooby-doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, that was Lee Chung, wasn't it? It was indeed. Have I got a dog? No, I don't. My apartment where I live doesn't allow pets. I have rats, though. They don't count because they're in a cage. So, Lee Chung. We've got to go and see you. Right, okay. So, let's plot a route over here. Dooby-dooby-doo. How many jumps is that? 7 jumps. That's not too bad. Yeah, currently using the Python. Flippy Floppy Fail, the Python is actually my favourite ship in the game currently. It's the best mission running and all-round ship in the game. It can land anywhere, it can do virtually anything. The main issue with it is it doesn't have the best jump range. Its jump range is a little bit lacking. Now my Python is fully modified. Alliance, Empire, or Fed? Personally, I'm independent. We have our own faction in the game called the Wolves of Jonai, and they are a independent faction. So we don't like the other superpowers telling us what to do. So we decided to carve out our own section of space. But overall, I kind of do like the Federal and the Alliance ships. Not as much of a fan of the Empire ships. I think they're a little bit too form over function. They don't look as nice. Well, a lot of people think they look nice. I think they just look a bit poncy. You're a Fed. Alright, cool. I was originally a Federal pilot until I went independent. But I have both the Cutter and the Corvette. I haven't played for a good 5 months, thinking of coming back. Well, we are currently waiting for 3.0 to drop, so it's going to be a good time to start coming back, I think. Yeah, one of the only issues with the modifications on this ship is it makes it run very, very hot. Because I've got grade 5 dirty drives, and I've had to overcharge my power plant a little bit, I think. Let me check. Where's my power plant? It's right down the bottom, isn't it? Power plant? Yeah, it is slightly overcharged. Grade 3. Although, I don't need all that power anymore. As you can see at the bottom, I'm actually way under power. Well, that's because I went from having... Where are we? Yeah. I went from having plasma accelerators to multi-cannons. Doing it so that you can upgrade your combat Corvette's armour, and it's all about the shield. Yeah, well, my Corvette actually flies around with lightweight armour. I don't need much more. But then again, I'm a PvE player. I don't play against other people because I could probably be fairly good at it if I put my mind to it, but I really don't want to because I know I can get extremely salty. Nothing is any more... Oh, here we go. Neutron boost. Nowhere is this ever more evident than when I'm playing World of Tanks. I'm always extremely salty when things go badly there. And what am I doing? I am currently modifying up... Well, prepping some mods for my...
Warning, temperature critical.
For a chieftain when 3.0 goes live. We're just... here we go. Uh-oh, no. Stop. Don't. No. Come on. There we go. Just don't turn me towards the star. Let's get out of this. Yeah, we were flirting with the exclusion zone enough as it was there. Come on, out. Yes, I know. There we go. We're out. Let's actually... let's just fly a little ways away first, before we turn around. The best way to level up exploration for me is black box hunting. Oh, really? Usually, I just go out and farm black holes and neutron stars. I'm pretty sure I've got my name on about 100 white dwarves and about 60 black holes now. Can I please play Kerbal Space Program? Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, no, I do play Kerbal, but I haven't played it for a while, so I'm thinking of actually doing a bit of a live stream on that to get myself back into the mindset for that, because I want to start playing that again proper. Black box is easier? Yeah, possibly. But when you've got an Anaconda with about a 60-odd light-year jump range, finding black holes is getting to the black holes is fairly easy. In fact, that's the one and only time I've ever run out of fuel and had to call the fuel rats. Because I was farming neutron stars and ended up forgetting to look at my fuel gauge until I realised I couldn't jump out of the system. one of the rats decided to spend 7 hours getting to me. So, yeah, that was awesome.
Frameshift drive charging.
And testing the brick in the wall, yeah. How many more jumps we got? We got 4 more jumps over to Laxak. And then, when we get there, we can start getting the modules being transferred over. And then I can start looking for something else. Did that in your vet? Bad times? Yeah, I can imagine. The Corvette's not exactly known for its jump range now, is it? And I think mine's got about 20-something light years worth of jump range. Maybe about 19, I'm not sure. But I do have an Exploration Anaconda with about 62, 63 light years worth of jump range. Have you CS? Not sure what you're on about with that one.
Temperature critical. Fuel scooping complete.
Hello there, Silverback Plays. How did you get that Braben bobblehead? Oh, that Braben bobblehead. That was from when I went to the Frontier Expo. All of us content creators were given a little loot bag, and in one of the cards that we could redeem, we had a little card that we had a little redeem code, and it gave us a bunch of bobbleheads, a flight suit, and what else? A paint job. So I've got 3 of the little white bobbleheads that you can see up in the front. 1 male, 1 female, and our Lord and Saviour David Braben. And CS:GO? No, I don't. The only shooting game that I've got is Overwatch, and I only play that when there's events that I'm actually interested in anymore. I mean, currently the Lunar New Year event's going at the moment in Overwatch, but I don't like any of the skins, so I generally don't care. I'm just waiting for the next Uprising event with the PvE content. Will 3.0 cost money like 2.0 did? If you already have Horizons, 3.0 will be free. So basically, as long as you've got Horizons, 3.0 will be free for you. But even if you don't have Horizons, part of 3.0 will still come out to you, but you just won't be able to have access to, like, the Chieftain. Corvette or Conda? It really depends. The Corvette's a bit more manoeuvrable. The shields are better. But the Anaconda is more multi-crew focused and has a better jump range. I've actually got both. So I've actually got 2 Anacondas, 1 combat and 1 exploration fitting. I've got a Corvette set for combat, and I've got my cutter set up for trading / mining. So I can basically just swap out a few internals every so often. Hello Fanta, how's it going? Well, the thing is, actually, yeah, no, I have no idea where the hell I was going with that comment just then. I opened my mouth to start saying something, and literally forgot it the second it before it even got to my esophagus. Oh boy. Oh well. We'll get to Laxak. We'll transfer over the modules that we want. Now the question is, shielding and thermal resistance. I need some refined focus crystals, because I've got 0 currently apparently. So we need to get those. Right, now question: why am I not locked onto Trader's Rest? That sometimes buggers up. In Sweden, it's yeah, it's the same time here in Norway. Then again, I am actually going to be in Sweden sometime in the next couple of months, because I'm heading over to Sweden Rock. Really looking forward to that. It's part of Ozzy Osbourne's final tour. Not even, but even better, Iron Maiden are playing as well. I haven't seen it. The last time I saw Iron Maiden live was in 2000 for the Brave New World tour. And what am I doing today, Snoddy? We are basically prepping for 3.0. I've got some modules that I want to modify up to grade 5, so that when 3.0 hits, we can convert them over from the legacy system to the new system, and completely cut out the grinding up through grades 1 to 4. House and the Caliban. We have no idea when 3.0 is actually going to be released. I'm just prepping for it at the moment. You didn't know I was in Norway? Well, I've lived here for about the last 6 years. So, there we go. And before you ask, yes, I do speak some Norwegian, but it's only really good for while I'm at work. And apparently I sound Finnish when I speak Norwegian. And for the vast majority of people watching, if I were to speak Norwegian, you wouldn't be able to tell if I was just talking crap or not. You've been tooling around in a Cobra Mark III since shortly after you started. From time to time. You want to pick up a dropship, but the new chieftain has you reconsidering. I've got to say, they both handle kind of similarly, apart from the chieftain is a lot faster. The dropship has, I think, has a bit more better hull armor. Any advice from a mostly casual commander? Well, the chieftain, you don't need any rank requirements, so you won't need to grind up any rank for it. Alright, let's see. That looks like we might be at about the right angle. Let's see. We can go a little bit further over. Well, I'll try to read this. What? Hi Allah? Although, I think your hi in Swedish is actually spelt differently to in Norway. Because in Norway it's H-E-I, I believe. Or H-A-I. I don't remember. I can't spell in English, regardless of never mind Norwegian. Yes, Firefly. The chieftain does drift much, but he's thinking about getting a drop. He's choosing between the chieftain and the dropship. The dropship drifts even more. So yeah. But the thing is, I love the dropship. I've always liked the dropship. I think the dropship has. They have roughly the same firepower. Maybe the chieftain has a bit more. I'm not entirely certain, because the dropship has 1 large and 4 mediums, whereas the chieftain has 3 small, a medium, and 2 large. So overall, oh wait. Oh yeah, I forgot the planet was 1.3 Gs. I always do that. Oh well. Snorri is saying, hi Chaos, hvordan går det? Ja, det går bra. Går det bra med deg? Ellers har du en liten dårlig dag? Jeg vet ikke. You skip dropship for the gunship, so you wouldn't know. Well, yeah, it goes from the assault. The assault ship's a fairly good one as well. It drifts less, has crappy shields, but fairly good armor. By the way, we want to transfer stuff over to this system. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to go to outfitting for that, don't I? So we have to drop down into the thing anyway. From Norway there. Konge av det. Samme som jeg ser, jeg forstår ikke 100% norsk, så jeg har lært 99% av all jeg vet når jeg er på jobb. Så, der vi er. Yeah, so basically, to everybody else not understanding that, I'm saying, yes, I do speak Norwegian, but I learnt most of it on the job, so I struggle outside of work. Hello, Zombie Plays, how's it going? Anyway, what the hell was I doing? That was it, stored modules. We're transferring over these prismatic shield generators, transfer to this station. And then, we're going to go and have a look about getting ourselves some refined focus crystals. Although, first of all, let's quit out of here. Let's go into the engineer's workshop. It feels like you talk bullshit. Well, pretty much that's the case. I've often said that my first language isn't actually English. It's actually my first language is bullshit. But I did major in I did also major in sarcasm. Anyway, let's have a look. What do I have for here? I could go for grade 5. What's it? Oh, here we go. We do have enough for reinforced shields, which is great. We only need 1 roll on these anyway. Thermal resistant. We are missing, obviously, the the refined even focus crystals. So I need to go and find some of these. Now, where the hell did I find those again? Let's have a look. Inara, let me know as soon as the page loads up. Mission rewards and USSs. I'm pretty sure we can get them from other things. From signal sources, salvage from signal sources and high security systems. I'm pretty sure we can get them from shooting things as well. Oh, am I a good comedian? I wouldn't know. I laugh at everything, so there we go. Right, sensors, lightweight scanner. Here we go. Did I actually wait a sec? Sensors. The ones they're grade 5s. The ones that I've got. Alrighty. You speak 3 languages: sarcasm, bollocks, and total shite. It sounds about right. But yeah, no. Actually, funnily enough, Norwegian is actually the 4th language I've ever learned in life. Including English. When I was at high school, I learned French. I don't remember much about that right now, apart from how to ask for an ice cream. After that, my first serious relationship was with an Indian lass. And from Indian, not what's it? But so I learnt some of a language called Gujarati. All I can remember how to say in that now, though, is how to say my stomach's hurting. Beyond that, I don't remember anything else than that. And now I'm learning Norwegian. I've only done 1 of the Norwegian courses. But anyway, I'm too busy waffling on. I'm not a bad comedian, Chaos Mates. You mean that last landing was pretty funny? Yeah, it was. That was what we call a ducky landing. What? I wanted curry? I'll tell you what. She could not cook at all. That relationship, my last relationship, neither of them could cook. Actually, then again, none of my girlfriends I've ever had could ever cook, because I'm the one that does the cooking. I love cooking. Say if you think that's weird. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell to say that. Like I said, I can't read or write Norwegian all that well, or even Swedish. So yeah, you have to leave right. Alrighty, we'll see you later then. Now, what the hell was I doing? I've got to go and grab some refined focus crystals. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we can get them from blowing things up, but it doesn't seem to say this. It just says location, mission rewards, USS, weapons fire. Alright, fine. Is this a high security system then? Can we actually search by that? I've never actually tried. Security. Yeah, we can. Alright, fine. Lawless. This is what? Yep, this is a high security system. Alright, okay. Well, let's put that back to Star Class, because I don't like using anything else. Okay, fine. Hello, David Wright. How are we doing? Yes, I remember you from the X-Wolves. Are the new engineers better or worse than the current ones? Overall, they are better. There are some really annoying things that you need to do.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
And is it hi? I love your channel. No, it's hi. I love your channel, or I love this channel, or whatever of yours. However you want to say it. You forgot you have to go with the new engineering. You have to go with the new engineering and beta, spending all your time tooling around in a chieftain. Yeah, no. I like about the new engineering in beta is that, or beta, however the hell you want to say it. I don't care. Is that everybody is guaranteed to get maxed out rolls at some point. The only RNG you're kind of having to deal with is how many rolls it's going to take to get there. So there is that. Alright. Yeah, it's navigation, isn't it, that I need to look at. Because we need to find some weapons fire. Preferably. Double check. I am fully tooled up. Yeah, I am. Now, I really do need to swap out one of these heat sinks as well, because the only reason I had 2 heat sinks to begin with is because I used to run with plasmas on this ship. Yeah, and as Luke says, it's less RNG, or less RNGs, which is great, because as we said, everybody can get maxed out rolls. And in the new engineers, every module is going to have the option to have the experimental effects. Like you can have strip down, which reduces the weight. You can have something which like obviously increases the integrity, double braced. There's a bunch of different things. You'd send me a super chat, but you can't. Don't worry about it, Scree. I'm not worried. Right. Unidentified signal source. That's directly behind us. So what we want is just one refined focus crystal currently. We don't need anything else. Now, I do have a frameshift drive. Oh, weapons fire detector. This is exactly what we want. Threat level 1, though. So, let's go and see what's in here. Alright, see you in a bit, Snorri. Yes, in the new engineering, once you hit grade 5 on a module, if you change your mind, another will have to... Yeah, I think so, pretty much. Grade from 1 to 5, yes, you will. Right, are these both security? I don't think so. Wait, why have I only got what? Oh, right. There we go. Much better. Sorry, I was wondering why the hell that was not working the way it should have been. And I'm not paying attention. Now, what has he dropped? Worn shield emitters, salvaged alloys, none of those we need. Hello Andy K, how's it going? Wow, we're already up to, well, at least on my end it says 110 people watching. Wow, I don't get this for anything else other than Elite, do I? I'm the best one, am I? Awesome. Glad. I know. No. But anyway, since you run your Explorer Cond on a on a 2A power plant with barely enough power, will 3.0's reduction in old modules push you over the limit? I don't know. It won't really, because that's going to be a grandfathered system or a legacy system, as it says. Right. Oh, that's a thought. What am I doing? I need to find... Oh, there we go. Let's actually see if we can find anything that is wanted and just shoot it out the sky. Because it's, like I said, it's going to be a grandfathered system or a legacy upgrade. So it's going to stay exactly the same as it is currently. So that system should be perfectly fine. I'm probably going to re-engineer the ship anyway. At the very least, the main modules. Whether or not I re-engineer the frameshift drive is going to be another issue, though. Because on the servers here, I've got a 55.9% optimized mass. So whether or not I'm going to be able to have a much better frameshift drive with the new system is kind of debatable. And Scree, thank you very much for the subscription. It is greatly appreciated. Federal Security Service. So, do the higher levels not stay unlocked between different versions of the same module? I don't know. I haven't actually tested that. To be perfectly honest, I basically played the beta just long enough. Wait a sec, have we got... Oh, we do have an unidentified signal source. Let's have a look at what that one is. Convoy pattern. Yeah, I don't need that one. the main reason, well, I only played the beta enough to do my 3 review videos on the Chieftain. And yes, just you might be sitting there going, what, 3 reviews on one ship? I do that with every ship, just so as you know. I do a stock review, an A-rated review, and a modded review, just so that you can see the difference that each of the different stages makes. You sub and like the stream. Awesome sauce, thank you very much. No, they font. Okay. Oh, no, we lost him. Yeah, oh well. Let's see. I'm just flying around right now trying to find... Oh, there we go. Another unidentified. It's right behind us, isn't it? Your Condor on the beta is... got it to 69 light years. It'll be better, a lot better. Just wait and see. I'm pretty sure it will. My one on the live server is about 64 light years worth of jump range. Where's that one? That's down this way. Yeah, my Anaconda has... my Anaconda's all... Ooh, degraded emissions. You know what? Let's have a look. You never know. We might find something. I seriously doubt it. Wait, is that another... It is. Convoy pattern. Yeah, alright. And I've lost the other one, haven't I? Degraded emissions. That's going to be behind us now, isn't it? It is indeed. But you wanted the ship to actually be usable. Yeah, I don't doubt it. But what I'm thinking as well is there's a lot more, like I said, with a lot of the different experimental effects that you can get with every single one, well, almost every single one of the modules. It's going to be really interesting because you'll be able to strip down certain modules to make your ship even lighter. It's just going to be absolutely ridiculous. If you haven't found any focusing energy systems and weapons, has increased the grade 1 from the image, is super good. Alright, cool. Right, let's see what we got around here. Right, artwork, mechanical scrap, absolutely nothing that I'm interested in. Search and rescue patrol, yeah. Now, it's not a huge issue not being able to find anything right now. When it's the beta, just kidding. Hello, Rusty Dog, how are you doing? But yes, what are we doing? When do I stop streaming? I don't know. I'll be streaming for at least another hour or 2. So I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to stop. I do have a minor headache at the moment, so whenever that gets too bad for me, I suspect. Oh no, what are you? Oh, high-grade emissions. Sure. Let's go find out what the hell this is. High-grade emission in the shipping lane? Huh. I'm rather curious now. What the hell is this going to be? Let's see. Now it's this is an all... I don't even remember. I don't even know what the hell this could be. It's not a federal system. It's not. It's not. I think this. I don't know. Let's have a look. Actually, come to think of it, it doesn't matter. Let's find out what we got. Coat of arms to finish uni for the day. Material proprietary composites. Is that everything? Core dynamics composites. You know what? We'll scoop them up anyway. I did actually forget to pick up some collector limpets, naturally. So let's just scoop these manually. Not entirely sure if these are actually going to be much use. Well, they're probably useful for something, but what exactly, I don't know. Dooby-dooby-doo. There we go. Is there a date for 3.0? No, there isn't. Well, most likely it'll either be the end of February or early to mid-March. Do. Right. How far are we away from here? We're not far away from the hub. So let's head over there. I'll pick up some collector limpets. And then we'll come back. We can also check, see if there are any of the refined focus crystals available from a mission reward. Hello Albert, how are you doing? We'll also wait and see if there are any unidentified signal sources on the way in. Oh, I don't see anything. And again, we can also check, see if... Oh, I'd love to have that one. That orc be wanted. I love blowing up ships like that. Now, are you wanted? No. Aww. Alright, fine. Fine. Time to take out the JNS Persuader out into a Hazres. Nice one. And we still don't have any USSs around here, so we'll just go dock, grab some stuff. Are you doing DW2? Oh, Distant Worlds 2. I don't know, probably not. I mean, I might do. It really depends how I feel about it at the time. We'll see.
Delay C, Charlie Hotel Alpha. Observe docking reservation protocols. Submit a request before landing. Permission.
Hello there, Starkiller. How's it going?
For approach to pad 08.
When you typed in DW2, I had a bit of a flashback to World of Tanks and the DW2 tank there from the German tech tree. You almost hit the sell button. I do that every time. I always have that minor heart attack every time I'm swapping to a different ship.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
Alright, we just need to... Yeah, I could take Commander Reynolds on it. That's entirely true. Originally, because my plan for Commander Reynolds was to take him to Colonia. And then off from somewhere else. So I might actually take Reynolds over, we'll see. What the hell was it doing? Advanced maintenance, I think it was. Restock. Yep, here we go. Yeah, that'll be more than sufficient. This one, can you get, can you add module special effects to previously modded modules before the patch? Yes, you can, but you will have to convert them over to the new system, because in 3.0, the modules will be classed as legacy modules. You can convert them over to the new system, but they'll be when they convert over, they'll be knocked down to the end of grade 4, so you'll have to start rolling through grade 5 again. And then you can add the secondary effects on, or well, the experimental effects.
Frameshift drive charging.
And when is 3.2 going to be released? As we've said multiple times here, we don't have a date for it yet, but it's most likely going to be the end of February, like mid to early to mid March, maybe the end of March. It won't be any longer than that, I don't suspect. And we've got a Sidewinder. Is it wanted? Because in between the unidentified signal sources, we are going to interdict things and just blow them up if they are wanted. But he's clean. Federal Security Services. Yeah. Right, do we have anything else? Not yet. So let's just mosey on out, because we're currently looking for weapons fire detected USSs right now. I mean, actually, let's have a look at the system map. Are there any rings in the system? I seriously doubt it. Oh, there is. There's a ring there, but I doubt it's going to have any resource extraction sites in it. Now, let's have a look. Do we have any other USSs? Nope. And also, how far away is that? Let's see, how far was it out? 5,000 light seconds. I seriously doubt it's going to have any res size. It'd be nice if it was. We can actually go and just blow a few things up, but oh well. Let's see. It had an insane distributor for your Python to charge. Would love to take advantage of even greater effect. Yeah, well, the thing is, you can get the recharge, the increased regen on them even higher. Because I've got a really good. I had a god roll on one of my capacitors. The weapon regen on the thing was taken up to 45% increased. Degraded emissions. I seriously doubt we'll find what we want in there, but unless we see anything else, we'll drop in, have a look, and jump out. Just keep your old, since it'll likely be better than you can get in the future. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that you can get around about between 50 and 60% regen now. I can't remember entirely. I did check it out, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Though I'm pretty sure I did modify it up on. I did actually show it on my modified chieftain video. I could be wrong, and I often am, but I'm pretty sure I got that. I did check that. Start with engineering modules right now, or should we wait for 3.0? Marie, what I'm doing is I am basically pre-modding a couple of some modules. I'm modifying them for the role that I want them. So we bought 3 prismatic shield generators, 1 for the chieftain, 2 for the chieftain even, because I'm not sure which type of shields I want on it yet. Oh, hello. Now what we got? Superconductors, uranium black box. It's just canisters. Nothing else? Alright, fine. And what will happen is I will convert them over to the new system once 3.0 goes live. 3.0 goes live, and that will skip out rolling through grades 1 to 4. So I'll just start with grade 5 straight after that. Great, Ellen, thank you very much. You really like the Subnautica streams. Yeah, I like the Subnautica streams. I'm planning to start a Subnautica video series in the near future, but not just yet. Because I did saturate my channel with a lot of Subnautica in one go. I'm planning to do a hardcore playthrough because I've now completed the game on survival, playing through personally. And that was pretty easy. I didn't even die once, so we're going to try it on a hardcore. And we'll challenge myself on that one. Come on, distress call. We'll give it a go. We'll see what's in there. And what shields for a bounty hunting Corvette? My Corvette is basically a bounty hunter, and I use thermal resistant prismatics. I use thermal resistant biweaves. Because if I'm in a Haz-Res, I want my shields to regenerate a lot faster. So I just go for thermal resistant and have 4 resistance augmented shield boosters. I don't think there is some kind of diminishing returns, but I ended up with about 50 to 60% damage reductions, damage resistances from each of the different things. And we'll do something similar with this ship, but this ship's got where is it? Here we go. Like kinetic. I've got 50% thermal resistant on this, but I usually end up with about 60. Now what we got? Let's have a look. Contacts, wreckage, Cobra Mark 3. Most likely going to be a pirate.
Scan detected. Under attack. Flight assist. Flight assist
Let's get his shields down. I probably shouldn't have boosted there, but oh well. Their ship isn't exactly a dogfighter. They're not fine, they're offline. And with these shields as they are, I'm virtually immune to the vast majority of any damage. It takes a lot of incoming damage to even damage these things. Sorry, you're not getting out of here. I'm sorry, little Sidewinder, but you're not getting away either. Let's see what we got. Wreckage, salvaged alloys, galvanizing alloys. Not really anything useful. Oh, we got a Diamondback and a Viper. Let's see what this is. Dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Are you going to be bounty hunters? Oh no, they're not. Oh, sorry, but you're not going anywhere.
Target destroyed.
Let's see. Doodly-doodly-doo. Come on, we just want one. Oh, somebody legged it straight away. Well, I'm not surprised. Right, you wanted, or are you actually...
Frameshift charge detected.
No, you're wanted. Right, are you going to still try and leg it, or are you going to try and turn around? Looks like you're still going to leg it. Yeah, he's gone. What we got? Alright. I seriously doubt we're going to get these guys' shields down before they jump out. Yeah, he's gone. Alright, screw it. Let's jump out. Sorry, now I can actually start looking back at chat again. You work with on your engineering rep and access now. How much do you lose after 3.0? Well, working on your access and everything, that still remains the same after 3.0. So unlocking engineers, getting their reputation up, that'll all remain the same. You don't lose anything with that. Because let's have a look. Dupe, view engineers. I've got virtually all the engineers. Oh, actually, no, I have all the engineers unlocked, but the vast majority of them up to grade 5. I've only got 5 of them which aren't. And these are the ones that I don't use all that often. Apart from Brew Tarquin, I use him almost all the time. The problem is I didn't have enough materials to roll him back up to grade 5. Also, Toddler Blaster McQuinn, I didn't have materials for that either. The Sarge I don't use. Yuri Eshmak I don't really use. Brees Decker I don't use. And all of that was exactly the same on the betas, so that had not changed at all. Hello Clockwork, how's it going? Well, as it's being discussed in chat right now, every time you want to roll up a new module, you will have to go from start from grade 1 and go all the way through to 5, which I find a little bit aggravating. Which is why right now we are prepping. Oh, high grade. Oh, another high grade mission. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll go and have a look. I was still sure that I could get refined focus crystals from shooting, from blowing up all the ships. I just really don't remember what type that was. But oh well. All we want is just one pickup of refined focus crystals. That's all we're after. Energy distributor on the Python, it's at plus 43, well charged, plus engine charge. Yeah, that's a nice one there, a nice module. I'm pretty sure though that you can get better on the new system. I'm sure you can at least get it to 50, to 55. I'm not sure. Though, what we got? Proprietary composites and core dynamic composites. You know what?
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
First kill, got a refined focus crystal. You bastard. When is 3.0 going to the live shows? Unfortunately, we don't know that yet, Finn. We don't have any information on that just yet. The beta finished about a week ago, maybe a bit longer. I think it's about a week ago it finished. And we're hoping to see it either at the end of the month or sometime early to mid next month. Now, how much of these do I have? Yeah, my materials isn't that bad. I am though looking forward to the change to the material storage. Small carrying emissions, FSD injections. Yep. All right, cool. More hype for us all then. Yep. That's the only question. That's the only answer that question is getting. Yep, pretty much. Yeah, there's no definite release date at all. There we go.
Cargo scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Found plenty of refined focus crystals at the tanker. Otherwise, mission rewards go to, but kills around the tanker for extra goodies. All right. Well, I have no idea where that is in relation to where I am now. I'm literally just trying to find one focus crystal, refined focus crystal. That's all I'm after. Is just one pickup. Distress call. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Unless we spot another one. It's weapons fire detected. Those are the ones that we're after. We're in a high security system. Although I suspect, I think it's possibly because I might be in deep space that we're not seeing weapons fire detected. Don't worry about it, Flippy Floppy. I'd rather find my own anyway. Can't remember where it's due to be this week. All right. Yeah, high security signal sources. Yeah, we're in a high security system, Ademus, or Highland Steam as you called here. We're in a high security system. I'm literally just, that's why I'm going into signal sources. What the hell? Huh. You know, the last thing I expected to see when I jumped in was a federal capital ship.
Frameshift charge detected. Under attack. Target shields offline.
Well, he's dead. And there's a focus crystal, but not the kind that I'm after.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Oh, never mind. Like I said, I really was not expecting to see a federal capital ship in here. Well, they've legged it, so... Oh well.
Charging. 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, chemical processes... I can find chemical processes fairly easily. I just blow up Type 7s and Type 9s all day. The main issue I've got right now is I want focus crystals. Or refined focus crystals. Problem is, I've been flying completely in a weird direction, so let's... Oh, here we go. Come on, weapons fire detected. No, another distress call. Not interested. In fact, let's head back over to the star and we'll have a look in the nav beacon just for the sake of it. Although, where's that? That's down here. Degraded emissions. We're not going to find anything in there, I don't think. Combat aftermath. Yeah, we'll have a look for those as well. But I don't see a I haven't seen a combat aftermath yet. Might be because we're in deep space for that vast majority of the time that we were out here. But we'll see. If we find a combat aftermath, we'll drop into that. There's also weapons fire detected, which is apparently a good place for them. They said there's a higher chance of them dropping in high security systems, which is where we are. Laxac is a high security system. Oop, no, I'm not going into the star. Res sites and kill anacondas. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I'm not entirely sure if we've got any res sites around here. I mean, we've got... Oh, wait a sec. That might be a res site, but that's a long-ass way away. And I'm not going all that way. Look at that, 340,000 light seconds. The hell with that. So, let's have a look. What have we got? Let's have a look in this system. Nope, absolutely nothing. And, oh, there's an unidentified signal source. We'll have a look there. What's this? Combat aftermath detected. Yeah, sure. We'll have a look. Come on, refined focus crystals. Doobly-doobly-doo. Chemical distillery. Everything but what we want. You remember from a previous stream, what do you do modular terminals? The modular terminals, I talked to Highland Steam about them actually, because basically Commander Redeemers, because we have an account, the Wolves of Jonai account, sitting in a cutter filled with nothing but modular terminals. So. Yep, and it's 4 palladium per ton. Yes, RNGesus is against me today. You know what? Let's fire off both of these collectors. So yeah, we basically sell off the modular terminals, because that account really just sits around doing nothing apart from being in a cutter. So if you want them easy, that's going to be, for 25, it's going to be 100 tons of palladium. You can either mine it or you can go and buy it. It's an easier way of getting them. But after we've collected these ones, we will go and have a look elsewhere. Actually, let's have a look on here. Industrial extraction, 17 million. Let's have a look in here. Nope. I wish there was a way of specifically searching for ring systems. And nothing in there that I can see, at least. 1 second. Oh, balls. Wrong one.
User was moved to your channel.
Yeah, sorry about that, Demas. I moved you down to the wrong channel.
Yes, we do modular terminals.
Yes, we do. Wanted Conda, he's one of us. Please advise. If he's wanted, if he's wanted, he's done something wrong. So kill him. It's fine. I'm not overly fussed as long as it's not a player. If it's a player, then we've got issues. Oh, this looks interesting.
Cargo scoop retracted. Cannot comply.
Let's have a look over in this system because it looks like we may be able to find some res sites to go and shoot stuff. You know, if you could, you have like 25 sitting around, also 79 exquisite focus crystals. Yeah, I know what you mean, Firefly. It'd be great to be able to transfer these things, but I could wait until 3.0 is released and use the material trader, but that kind of goes against the whole point of what I'm trying to do right now. And also it's really nice grabbing as many high-grade materials as humanly possible so that we can convert them over later on. Which is entirely my plan.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping.
Right. Well, there's a resource extraction site. Hi. Do we have a HasRes? I don't see anything else. There's a standard resource extraction site. I don't even know which planet I'm heading towards. It's around that one, I think. There's potential we may find something here. So let's plot a course over to that one. Get under 1,000 light seconds. So at least we can see what is around that. In that HasRes. Or in that. There we go. There's a HasRes. That works. Target destroyed. Reputation maintained. Oh, good. Yeah, no, because the thing is, if they're one siege, you can kill them without any reputation issues. As long as you hand it in to a Wolves of Jonai controlled station, we'll be getting more reputation than any potential losses from that one kill, so not a big issue. Now the problem is, in Jonai, we've only got one station that we control, maybe two, if we count one of the land bases, but I think that's technically hostile. We want to control everything in the system. The problem with that, though, is that we can never seem to get our reputation down enough because nobody's paying attention to the mission boards on Inara or on Facebook. So when they see the Wolves of Jonai reputation dropping in Jonai, everyone's like, no, no, let's get it back up again. So we can never start a war in our home system. If you get a grade 5 upgrade pre 3.0, you can start with a full grade 4. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now, Grey Talon. I'm doing one roll each on the different modules that I'm prepping. Right now, we've got 3 prismatic shield generators winging their way towards Laxac, so we can start grade 5 modifications on them. And as Highland Steam is saying in the chat, the Wolves of Jonai cargo store is online if you want to buy modular terminals, and it's in HR 7047 at the Den. And the going rate is 4 tons of palladium for 1 modular terminal. Because we did go through quite a bit of a pain in the butt in order to actually stockpile as many as we have. Can't wait to see how your relationship with Casper fell so far that the Jonai purple mob are hostile. Yeah, yeah. No, we killed him, probably, canonically. Not sure if that's going to happen, but eventually one day I'm going to kill him when he stops being useful. Right, here we go. Weapons out. What do we got? Python. That's a miner, isn't it? Yep. Third lance. He's definitely going to be a miner, is he? Hello, boyo.
Under attack. Warning, thermal attack. Gaining heat.
Yeah, we don't care.
Scan detected.
Is he scanning me or is that someone else? Yeah, we don't care about your weapons. Your weapons mean nothing here.
Target shields offline.
I tell you what, I'm a really bad pilot in many respects. I just like to face tank all the damage. But when you can face tank a dangerous third lance with very little damage to your shields with only one pip into systems, I think you're quite fine. Now, what do we get? Focus crystals. That's not exactly what we wanted, but oh well. Let's see, another third lance. You actually transferred 2 shield generators and an FSD. Just like, did I? Well, I'll do one of them off camera then. Right, he's in a wing. What's he in a wing with? A pair of pythons, okay. Or a python, something else. So it's a third lance, a python, and a sidewinder. So let's kill the sidewinder first, because that'll be annoying. Then we'll go for the 30, and then the python. Really? Where is... Oh, that's you. Where the hell are you? I've lost you.
Scan detected.
Oh, there's one of them. Which way is that? Ah, behind me. Yep, they're only in a wing of 2 now. Awesome. So we'll get you, and then we'll get your python friend. And yes, I know I can untarget him if I want, but I'm lazy. You know what? Bugger it.
Target destroyed.
I'm really bad with fixed weapons. That's the thing. Why am I firing off? Was that me? No, that wasn't me firing off. That was him. Oh, we heard his heatsink launcher firing. I thought that was mine. I keep forgetting to put pips back into weapons. As soon as your shields go down, you're in trouble, mate. Well, we're close enough where I don't need to worry about the chaff, really. You can see I've just been tanking most of this with just my shields and only 1 pip into systems. And he's dead. Time for his little mate.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Yeah, this was too small for me to hit. Normally. Like I said, I suck with fixed weapons. Anyway.
Target destroyed.
Refined focus crystals! Hell yes! There we go, finally.
Programming limpet drone.
Now, do we have any others? This is all we really need, but it would be nice to find some more. But one refined focus crystal is really all we need.
Limpet drone error.
Oh yeah.
Deploy cargo hatch. Scan detected. Collect limpet expired.
What am I carrying? Don't care.
Cargo scoop.
Not your problem, because I'm leaving now. Nice, we finally got it. You're playing by yourself, no need to watch? Eh, fine, I don't mind. You don't need to watch. Yeah, thank you, screen dude. Finally got what I wanted. God, this was getting on my nerves. Let's get into Super Cruise, plot our route back to wherever the hell we're going. Back to Laxac. Pretty sure the module should have found their way there by now.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because as you can see there, Laxac, security, high, power, hostile. Apparently I'm wanted in that system as well. Am I? Why am I wanted there? Did I accidentally shoot somebody? Wouldn't surprise me.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, that was a bit weird, flying through the ring there. I don't get to see that very often. I think that's the first time I've ever done that. I was half expecting to get dropped. Sorry, what was that, Adimus?
When you shot the ship at the capital ship, you went wanted.
Oh, did I? Right, okay, fair enough.
Fuel scooping complete.
So I've just got to make sure that I sneak into the... actually, I don't even need to sneak. Going to Trader's Rest, aren't we? So how the hell did the Anaconda that was on your scope a few seconds ago disappear? If you're in Super Cruise, it probably just went beyond your Super Cruise, your sensor range. So just keep following it. Eventually, you'll catch up to it when it starts slowing down. Yeah, the game is a bit difficult, especially if you don't know what the hell you're doing to start with. There, Screw. Hearing the heatsink that has a bug since 2.3. Was it? Alright, okay, fair enough. Well, I'm looking forward to for 3.0 so I can actually start hearing my shield cell banks again. Not that we used any shield cells, I don't think. Yeah, we've still got all our heat sinks. So I don't believe I've used any shield cells. Yeah, it's got a very steep learning curve, I mean, that's why I started making videos on the game to begin with. Is because when I was first started playing and I was starting to look for tutorials online, there weren't any. So I eventually thought, you know what, screw it, I'm going to make my own. That's how the channel was born. The first major tutorial that I made was a mining tutorial.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
There we go. Sorry, I had to cough my guts up a little bit there. That's what most people were into back then, was doing a lot of mining. And I've got to say, mining was a lot harder back in those days. There were no collector limpets, there were no prospector limpets. Asteroids didn't drop anywhere near as much as what they do these days. So it's only to defend yourself and kill others. Not always. As long as you stay alive, that's fine. If anything tries to kill you, has a red icon on it, then just shoot it back and kill it. But there's so many things to do. Yeah, and as David Wright says, my videos helped a lot in the early days. Yeah, they did. I mean, the vast majority of this game I've had to learn myself without any other tutorials. So, yeah, there's that. Right, note to self, this is a 1.3G world, so I'm not going to go down too quick. Yeah, docking can be a challenge when you first start. That is true. I don't think I've ever had a problem with docking myself, though, because I did watch a couple of other people play the game to begin with. Can't remember who the hell I was watching, though. Oh, wait. There we go. Let's not... What's it? We're going down quite steep here as it is. You think if you hadn't found my videos, then you'd probably have given up after 5 hours of total struggle. Yeah, I really do need to go back and remake a bunch of my tutorials. But I'm going to wait until 3.0 is released and go and do that then. Now you may ask why I come down at such a steep angle, and that's because coming down at a steep angle, you can actually request docking instantly the second that you come out to Super Cruise, or Orbital Cruise, or even Glide.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 02.
So that's going to be that pad there. The in-game controls can be almost useless. Originally, yes, I do agree. I don't know so much now because I haven't actually tried the tutorials for a long time.
Landing gear deployed.
So, let's get our asses on the pad. Now that I know it's a 1.3G world, I'm not going to be taking this too hard. There we go. You can do the same if you glide to the settlement setting above the market. Yeah, you can.
Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival
Keep the shiny side up. Yeah. You do like my style, like you like it that I'm funny. Well, I do try. The hallmark of a good comedian, actually, turning tragedy into comedy. And the amount of you've seen my you've seen my landings, how bad they can be, and that's enough tragedy for most people. Anyway, let's go to outfitting. We'll check the stored modules. Yep, I did move over a frameshift drive, didn't I? I'm an idiot. There we go. That's the other one that we want to transfer over. So transfer to this station. But either way, we'll modify up the other two while we're here. So transfer to ship. We'll modify this one for resistance augmented, I think. Well, not resistance augmented, it's thermal resistant. So here we go. We've got 3 rolls, but we only need 1. Tragedy into comedy. Remember that ducky landing? Yes, exactly what I said, Fanta. Right, let's preview this outcome. So we'll just generate it. I don't really care about what the result is at all. I literally just want to get a grade 5 roll on this so we can convert it over in 3.0. That's all that we're doing right now. So what else are we getting? Thermal. Look at that. This is a terrible roll. Wow. Oh. It's not amazing. It's not terrible either. We're going to apply it anyway. Because like I said, I don't care about the result. Back into the outfitting. We are going to... Where am I? Optional internals. Transfer options. Transfer. We're going to swap this one on now. There we go. And we're going to modify this one for heavy duty. Shield generator. Dupe. What was it doing? That was it. Heavy duty. Where are you? Oh, it's reinforced is what I meant, but yeah, I get confused between the names of the different ones. But yeah, we'll modify you. So again, I don't really care what the overall results are on this, although they're not terrible, I've got to say. I wonder what the secondary effects are going to be. I mean, this isn't a bad roll, but it's nowhere near the best I've ever had. Kinetic resistance up a touch. Yeah. You can't wait to go back mining when 3.0 hits. Of course, you can have an ignore feature. Yeah, that'll be nice. How am I? I'm doing alright, Steve Ross. How are you doing? Lunchtime stream, is it? It's 2 o'clock. It's like 2:30 my time. I'm just going to apply this because we don't care what, like I said, we don't care what the actual results are. Now, question, what kind of sensors? I think it's class 4 sensors. Yeah, it is. Right, outfitting. Do we have... So, core internals, we've got 6D sensors, so that doesn't help at all. Alright. Mining is coming in the Q4 updates. Q4, Q3, something along those lines, I'm not sure. I know Q4 is going to be the squadrons, but beyond that, I'm not really sure. Matt Atkins, love your work. Keep up the awesome... I'll do my level best. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you around. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what's happening, but I am looking forward to the changes to mining as well, and to exploration. Lots of things. It'll be a lot easier to mine the Paynite for whichever engineer needs that for the unlocking. I do believe... Yeah, I'm trying to remember who that is now. What was her name? That would be Celine Jean. I'd say if memory serves, I cheated and looked at an aura. So yeah, you don't understand, but it's probably good. You want to pilot a capital class ship? I'd love to pilot one of those as well. The other thing that I really want is a chrome skin for my Python. It's the only ship in my fleet that doesn't have a chrome skin right now. Then again, when I buy a chieftain when that goes live, that won't have chrome either. So we'll have to see what I can make for that one. Trying to decide what colour to paint it. I'm thinking possibly white, maybe red. Don't know. Hopefully I'll have the squadron paint pack on there because I really like those. Anyway, right, we have stored modules. We are transferring the next prismatic shield generator over, and that's going to be here in 25 minutes, but I'm not going to wait for that, at least not yet. What I am going to do is I'm going to head back to Jonai, because doopy-doopy-doo. Jonai. I'm doing it's under systems, and oh, it's station, home base. There we go. And then we're going to go grab my... Vulture, actually. Speaking of he wants the Vet Chrome skin, but it wasn't offered last year. No. Speaking of cosmetics, I have a really hard time imagining what a chieftain ship kit would entail. Yeah, me too. I have no idea what the hell that would actually look like. And speaking of ship kits, yes, I do have both the Raider packs for the Cutter and the Corvette, but I really don't want to make the videos on them just yet. I'm lazy. Maybe I'll do them later today or tomorrow.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I have a feeling it'll be just adding extra panels and so on there. I doubt it might have a spoiler, though with all the nacelles, I seriously doubt it, but then again, I say that every single ship kit in the game's got a spoiler of one type or another. So at least get out of drop range. There we go. Right, how much further have we got? Not that much further around to go. Yeah, so far one of my favourite ship kits is the Vulture. I really love the Vulture ship kit. The Third Lance one isn't bad either. Is it, what? Is it because of the backlash on the Cutter kit video? No, I'm just... it's just for what they are, they take a lot longer to make, and right now I just really don't want to put the effort in. I don't care about the what people say on the in the comments of these videos. I did get annoyed that it got demonetized, because a lot of my videos are getting demonetized these days, but I'm not overly fussed. Am I anticipating Chapter 1 of Beyond to go live soon? I'm expecting it around about the end of February to early to mid-March. Because Frontier don't usually take that long in between ending a beta and putting it live. It's usually about a week to 2 weeks. At least in the majority of the cases. So I'm expecting it towards the end of the month. It's very rare that they've taken longer. And it's not... but then again, this update is a big update. We're getting a new ship and we're getting a lot of changes to the core the mechanics of the game, like the engineers and so on. You figured out why the T10 has a spoiler, so that the T6 with ship kit can look like a mini T10. Yeah, probably. Oh, am I glad Jackal isn't around at the moment? Because he's got his Type 6 with the ship kit. We just call it the pimp wagon. How many jumps have I got to go anyway? 3 more jumps back to Jonai.
Warning, temperature critical.
Now the reason we're grabbing the Vulture is because one of these shield generators is actually for my Vulture, which is why we're going to go and grab that and put it on there. So we're going to grab the Vulture, we'll fly it back, we'll plonk one of the prismatic generators on that, and then we'll just modify the rest of the ship around it. So I've got another 2 rolls on the thermal resistance, which is what we're going for anyway. The Type 6 is actually a good ship with budget constraint. Yeah, it is quite. It is. The Type 6 is a fairly good ship. It's a good budget trader. It's also a good budget exploration ship. It overheats a little bit, but especially if you're not got an A-rated power plant. So scooping can be a bit of a pain in the butt sometimes. The Type 10, it's not exactly a pointless ship. It's more of a lore ship than anything else. It's a cheaper, like gun platform ship. I'm not a massive fan of how its hard points are so far apart. But lore-wise, it was the Alliance's basically saying we need something that we can mass produce so that we can set it up to fight, potentially fight Thargoids or whatever. The T10 isn't necessarily anti-Thargoid, but it is basically just the Alliance going, we need combat ships. What can we use that is going to be hardy, basically a big durable ship, big weapons that we can mass produce. Oh, let's modify that. Let's basically make a modification of the Type 9. Right, anyway. Yeah, I didn't get it either, Trevor. But then again, I only skimmed it.
Fuel scooping complete.
Right, fine. Also, for anybody watching that might be wondering how I'm firing off heatsink launchers and stuff without having them on a fire group, you can actually assign them to a keybind. I've got mine set to the little mouse button on my X52 HOTAS throttle. You can do the same with shield cells, you can do it with chaff, you can do it with loads of things. Which reminds me, oh no, I don't have chaff on this ship, do I? You bind all that to your keyboard? Aye. Yeah, I've got it on my HOTAS. Because I don't... the only times I ever need to take my hands off my HOTAS if I want to open a map. Really. Use the touchpad on PS4. Yeah, I don't know how it works on console. The only time I have ever tried using a control pad to play this was at EGX a few years back, and the issue that I had was I was so used to my X52 Pro that I just literally could not get my head around it. Case in point, what it was is Frontier had 2 stations set up for CQC, because this is when CQC was new. And me and the other content creators that they invited, they put us on the PCs and the Xboxes to have a go on both of them until a little round of CQC, free for all, like every man for themselves. On the PC, I came first. So believe it or not, I was actually a better pilot back then because I played constantly. Right now I'm a bit more of a dirty, filthy, stinking casual. But as soon as 3.0 goes live, I'm going to be pounding the hell out of this game again. At least with Commander Ducky. And on the Xbox One version, I came dead last because I could not get my head around the controller. For PS4 3D, very cool and adds to the immersion. It really does. I do think that's why I like my flight stick. I use the X52 Pro because that's what's actually modelled in the game. The flight stick that you see down here is an X52 Pro, obviously with a few changes made. Hello Ian, looking forward to the update now. We'll use engineers. Oh, great. And thank you very much for the donation. It is greatly appreciated. Now, it's probably going to show up later on the stream in about 10 seconds or so. But I can see you in chat. Here we go. Yeah, the X52 Pro. Yeah, that's the one I use. And there it is. And the entrance is down here.
Charlie Hotel Alpha. This is an independent star system, Commander. Request docking permission prior to...
When landing on Xbox, you have to be careful when putting out your landing gear, not to boost. Yeah. Well, with my old flight stick that I used to have, because before I had the X52 Pro, I had the T60, the Thrustmaster T16000M, not the HOTAS. I had the standard flight stick, so we didn't have, because there wasn't actually a HOTAS version at that point. It was just a standard flight stick, and my landing gear and my boost buttons were on the same buttons either side of the flight stick. So I'd often forget I forget my left from my right, being heavily dyslexic, and that's something that happens with me. And I pressed the wrong one. I did this one too many times in a shieldless Type 7 and ended up blowing up my ship about 5 times, whilst trying to make lots of money. So I ended up losing more money than I was making.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Again, coughing me guts up. Apologies. I really need to go and get a drink at some point. Right, shipyard. I can't actually, come to think of it, I can't swap out yet. I've got to go into advanced maintenance and get rid of these limpets. And stored ships. Here we go. We'll go into Varg. Yes, as Helen Steam Seer says, please keep the chat clean. And with this, we are going to be heading back to wherever the hell it was. Engineer Lee Chung, that's where we're going. How many jumps is it with this ship? Only 5 jumps. Alright. Wait a sec. Ha! Oh, I have my jump range in this is only like about a light year shorter than my Python. I'll teach you not to wipe your feet. Yeah, beer and whiskey, we'll keep it that way. Who is Highland Steam? Highland Steam is Commander Redeemus, one of my moderators. She's actually sitting here in chat with me right now.
I am here.
Yes, she is here. So, anyway, let's head back. One of the things I'm looking forward to with the Chieftain is just the fact that it's so much faster than this ship I've got now. This is my Vulture, and it's got a ridiculous acceleration. It's got a ridiculous acceleration speed and everything. But the Chieftain is just so much faster. Oh, and Ian, you're saying your X56 broke 2 weeks ago, brought the Warthog. Happy day. Alright. Never tried the X56 or the Warthog. I've only ever tried the T16000M, both versions, just the standard flight stick and the HOTAS version, and the X52 Pro. Actually, no, I have also tried the T-Flight HOTAS, the HOTAS X, I think it is, or the HOTAS 1. I've basically tried about 4 different types of flight stick, and so far, the X52 Pro is my favourite. The main reason I went for this is because it definitely it still has a twist grip, so I can yaw with a twist grip. I don't need pedals because I don't want to have pedals. By the way, what's the prep work I recommend? Is basically what I'm doing is I'm buying modules for the ships that I want to have modified, ready for 3.0, and I'm rolling them up grade 5 in the blueprint that I want them to be, so that I can convert them over in 3.0 and cut out grinding up grades 1 through 4. So I only have to go and grind, just roll up through grade 5 until it completes. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Hello Eddie, how are we doing? Looks like it's good, but have problematic internal wiring. It seems like a problem with many of them at the moment. I mean, I'm actually on my second X52 at the moment because one of the springs snapped in the flight stick side. So I'm on my second X52 now, although Ademus, aka Highland Steam, can fix it for me, my old one, which I probably will send over at some point so I have a backup. But I don't need to worry about it just yet, because this thing is still within warranty. I had the other one for about 2 to 3 years, and with heavy use before it finally conked out. The main issue, the other issue I had with the X52 is on the throttle. There's a little resistance kind of point at 20% and 80% throttle. So pulling down from 20 to 0 and going from 80 to 100, there's a bit of resistance where you've got to push a bit harder to actually get it up. And the reason for that is like there's a little track underneath with a groove between 80 and 20%. So there's like a little spring-loaded, for lack of a better term, like a mini Monopoly house kind of thing, which is exactly how it looks. And that goes along the groove, and when you hit to 20%, 20 or 80%, it has to go over the point in the groove. The problem is the edge of the groove got damaged, or something got damaged, so whenever I was pushing from 80 to 100% and let go, it would bounce back to 80, and that really aggravated me, so I ended up having to open up the throttle, detent, yeah, as Alan Steam's saying. I had to open up the throttle and remove the little spring-loaded runner. And as soon as I did that, it works way better. I tightened up the spring strength on it, and now it works way better without having any resistance from 80 to without any resistances at all, and that I find a lot better. You got your X52 Pro replaced under warranty. Replacement was bad. Got that replaced. Now I'm on your third X52 Pro. Well, thankfully, both the ones I got seem to be of fairly good quality. And since the X52 Pro, the X series seems to have been bought out by Logitech, I'm kind of hoping that the build quality is actually going to start getting better again.
Fuel scooping complete. Warning, temperature critical.
Here we are, jumping back into Laxac. Is there a release date for 3.0 yet? Sadly not, Limes. Although we are kind of hoping for it to turn up with either the end of February or early to mid March. At least that's the hope. Yeah, it's a crapshoot quality wise. Hopefully Logitech will have better QC. Yeah, I'm hoping so. And I'm actually tempted if you want to talk to your screen. Yeah. Well, we do have a Discord server. I'm not on the Discord. I'm currently on TeamSpeak, which is it's more restricted on here, but it's for mostly the admin and other people that bother to join. Although when I'm streaming, you won't be able to talk on stream. Info you can find for both the TeamSpeak and Anara in the description, but the TeamSpeak info is limited to people that have joined our Facebook group and our Anara wing. Oh wait, there we go. I forgot I'm actually in the system already. Hello all, keep up the good informative videos. Oh, I'll do my level best. Oh, no! Coming in too fast. Let's bleed off that. Now that was a tactical bleed, that was not a loop of shame. And yeah, we got identified signal sources. I'm not overly fussed. Totally mean to do what? Sorry, I'm only halfly paying attention. What's the TeamSpeak's capacity? 40 people is the TeamSpeak capacity, so it's not overly restrictive. It does cost an arm and a leg, but thankfully I don't pay for it, so... Oh, I do pay part of it, but we do have a one of our Australian commanders, he pays for it. A tactical speed bleed, yeah. You don't have the group? Well, the group should be in the video description. Or just search for Wolves of Jonai on Facebook. Or Anara. We are the largest Anara wing on Anara now, so we're quite easy to find. Oh, wait, is that? No. And what's this? This is Frank. Thank you very much for the subscription. It is greatly appreciated. Ah, crap. There we go. Almost, almost screwed up my approach again because I'm not paying attention. Your X52 Pinky is still not working even after contacting Logitech if used to before Logitech drivers were installed. Yeah, that can be an issue. You've got to change a setting in the control panel, I believe. I can't remember what it is. I've done it, but it's on a video that I have. I've actually set up a video for it, and there's one that I've noticed as well is you've got to leave the control panel open in the background, which is what I've got going as well. Well, I had a good amount of time.
Access granted. Proceed to
yeah, clutch mode off. That sounds about right. But there's clutch mode, and yeah, because I think the clutch mode is for the D button on the throttle. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to remember what I'm saying and not paying attention to my landing.
Landing gear deployed.
But thankfully, this ship has an absolutely amazing thrust to weight ratio and can stop on a dime. And what update is the update coming out? We don't know yet, Ben, unfortunately. As far as we know, it's going to be potentially either the end of February, early to mid-March. From now to mid-March, we don't know. He just sent a request. Alrighty, was that for the Anara or for what? I don't know. Or for the private group. Doobie-doobie-doo, what the hell am I doing? I don't know. That was it, outfitting. That's what I was doing. Right, stored modules. How long is it going to take for that other prismatic shield? Oh, 2 minutes. Awesome. Because we've got two here. We've got thermal resistant shields and we've got what's it shields. Question is how much... Because I'm going to go for the thermal resistance on this ship. So let's say transfer to the ship. Oh, right. Oh, seriously? Oh god, was I flying around in my Python with class 5 prismatics? I was, wasn't I? That's the only reason that my Python's shields would still be here. Oh, god damn it. I'm an idiot. Oh well. At least we've only got 2 minutes until this turns up. Oh, I'm such a fool. Hello, SWAT. How's it going? You picked a right moment to come and join, didn't you? Yeah, oops. And you've got to say as well, considering the fact of how much damage I was tanking with shields that were too small and not even the best modification, you can see just how much damage you actually can tank with resistances rather than extra megajoules, which is why I prefer resistances, because you still maintain your regeneration, broken and fixed regeneration. So yeah, I've got to fix that at some point. That was annoying. Sick as a parrot, hence no work, hence time to waste on YouTube. Alright, cool. Hypertop probably kinda like how a drug dealer would give a taster and then make them suffer. What the hell are you on about? Okay. Alright, one of the closed betas, why they closed the beta so soon. Alright, I don't know really. Right, now I know what you're on about, sorry. There's a sale on the Frontier store for Elite Horizons for both, on Elite and Horizons, or both at the moment. Alright. Is there? Cool. Well, I'm not going to be getting another account. I've already got 3. 4 if you count the Wolves of Jonai account, which is technically a communal account. Now, has it shown up yet? Less than a minute. It'll be here very soon. No, don't take it out of context, mate. Maybe sound like a... Yeah, no. I didn't realise you were replying to a comment, so I was looking at it going, what the hell are you on about? I did think you were a bit psychotic at the point, but then again, who am I to judge? Anyway, come on. Stored modules. How long have we got? Again, still less than a minute. But when you're waiting for something like this, it feels like it takes forever to get anywhere. I mean, theoretically, I could have just bought a new one, but then it wouldn't have been a decent... What's it? I have no idea what I'm talking about. Shut up, Chaos. Yeah, drug deals going on in group. Yeah. And if that's not going to get this video this stream flagged for the Demonibot. Oh well. Anyway. Let's check again. Stored modules. Here we go. It is now here, so transfer to ship. Because we've currently got a standard shield generator, but on this ship, I like to go for the prismatic generator, just because it gives us extra megajoules and resistance. And the shield generator still recharges quite quickly. Now the problem is I'm massively overpowered already. Come back out. Engineer's workshop. Shield generator. And we're going to modify this one up again for thermal resistance. We're going to do like 1 roll on it. Maybe 2 if it's a really crap one. What? I wanted modification. Nice of Nautica playthrough, by the way. Thank you very much, Trevor. I've actually learned... Oh, actually, this isn't a bad one. Let's see what our secondary effects are going to be. Are they going to screw us? That's not terrible. Let's apply it.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Oh, we got another super chat. Although, nothing being said. Alright, awesome. Thank you again. Have you not got anything better to spend your money on, matey? I hardly consider this to be donation-worthy content most of the time. But there we go. If you want to, I'm not going to stop you. Anyway, let's see. What's our power capacity at? Yeah, as you can see, we're way overpowered here. Because everything that I've got set to power priority 3 is screwed. Now the question is, do I have enough power? Do I have enough materials to modify up a better power distributor? Power plant even. And what is my power plant set to right now, come to think of it? I'm already modified to grade 3, so it looks like I need to go higher than this. So, question. Right, boo 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 boo. I need to see what I need. Doobly-doobly-doo. Who does power plants to grade 5, was it again? Oh wait, that was... Well, we got Marco Quent that does grade 4 power plants. But who does grade 5s? I forget now. Do. Was it... Oh, it was Heratani. That was it. So, where the hell is Heratani? Dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Heratani. There we go. That's a ways out, isn't it? That's going to take us a long time to get there. Now, the question I've got is... Power plants overcharged, which is what we're going to need. We need about 20%. I can get that on a grade 4. Technically, I can get that on a grade 3. So, we can just go to Marco Quent, who's nowhere near that far out. The question, however, is do I have the materials? I have the materials for a grade 4, but I don't have the materials for a grade 3. So, it looks like we're going to have to go for a grade 4, and I have enough, well, what it looks like, for 11 rolls. I'm checking this on Inara, by the way. Your Type 7 is getting a buff? Oh, it is as well, isn't it? The Type 9 is getting a buff as well. The Type 9 is getting an additional Class 8 internal slot, so it's now going to be the highest cargo capacity ship in the game. So it's going to be, again, a serious contender. Do tutorial on engineers when the update is released? I intend to. I was planning to make one when the beta was on. The only problem with that, though, was that they were doing a bunch... I didn't know how many balance passes they were going to do. Oh, yeah. Oh, my frameshift drive's disabled. God damn it. Frameshift drive. Right, let's turn that off. Turn that off.
Safe travels, Commander.
Frameshift drive still disabled, is it? Oh wait, no. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Can I chip in a wee second, Chaos?
Sorry, what was that, Demas?
Can I chip in for a wee second?
Chip in.
If you're doing ship-to-ship cargo transport, never drop more than 20 at a time. Otherwise, they blow up.
Yes, it's called culling. It's been a mechanic in the game for ages. Unless you're in deep space. If you're in deep space, you can drop 100. But yeah, no. If you're around a station, don't drop more than 20. No, not a good idea. Did we just lose 5 of them? Or is this the Pay Knight that... not the Pay Knight. Or was this the Palladium that was lost?
How much we've lost yet.
Ah, okay. Well, if you dropped all 100, you'll have lost 80.
Fuel scooping complete. Warning. Temperature critical.
So anyway, you got Celine unlocked. Got to get her the Pay Knight. Yeah. The place we go for farming Pay Knight is HIP 93377. So I'll type that down in chat. Whoop. There we go. That's the system we use. And that is... because it's got pristine metallic ring. It's also got pristine metal rich and pristine everything. It's a lovely little system. Currently owned by Canary Mining Corporation. But don't tell them we're trying to take it over. Or are we? Most likely we can't anyway. How many jumps have I got for this? Another 5 jumps. Am I glad I modified this this ship for jump range and everything else for lightweight? Again, I'm really looking forward to the 3.0 upgrade, update even, so that I can actually use experimental effects on all the modules, well, most of the modules, Because for most of my ships, they're probably going to get lightweighted. Well, or stripped down. Just to make them lighter, so they're either going to be more manoeuvrable in combat, or they are going to be able to jump further, or both.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Again, coughing my guts up. So anyway, let's throttle down for a second so I can bring up another window. There we go. So I can at least see what's going on. Just let you know when you start blowing up the Canary ships. Well, it seems like that faction is like given up on the game, at least for now, because we haven't seen any action in any of their systems for a long time. We originally wanted to get into that system, and then they kind of came in. That we wanted to expand there to begin with. But if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're not worried. And yes, just this thing to go on lunch to. Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying your lunch break so far, Warsmith Huggy. I'm probably going to stream for like another, maybe at most an hour, maybe half an hour or so, between an hour and half an hour. We're just going to muck around a little bit. We'll get this ship modified up. Because what I'm going to be doing as well, off screen at some point, is grab the rest of the modules I need for a chieftain and pre-mod them up to grade 5 in the specific blueprints that I want. But I'm not going to do it on stream. I'll do that off stream, because I'm probably going to need to go and find a bunch of materials. You've been in that area for a few days, haven't seen one player. No, they probably play in their own private group, or if not in open.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wait, was that Haghole? What a lovely system name. So we've got 3 more jumps left to Sirius. And is there a release date? No. It's as far as we know, it's going to be any time between now and mid-March. You think your Conda scares peeps off if I do see something? It's usually not for long. Yeah, anacondas can generally do that. I mean, my Corvette would probably scare inexperienced PvPers off, but then again, all my ships are set up for PvE, not PvP, because I don't do PvP. Because I could probably be fairly good at it if I set my mind to it and actually modded my ship specifically for it, but I can't be bothered. Not only that, but I know I get salty. Playing World of Tanks, I can get rather frustrated rather quickly. So I'm a very competitive person, so I generally avoid it through wanting to maintain a fairly healthy blood pressure. Or at least it is probably when the Goids officially hit the bubble. Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice system name. Yeah, lovely. You brought yourself a Federal assault ship, just a fake chieftain to pre-engineer modules in. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're just pre-engineering some modules right now. This is what we're doing. Just play Iron Man. You don't want a PvP unless you have to. Alright. And here is Sirius. I'm not joking, I'm serious. See, it's right there. Yeah, bad joke, I know. It's great when you do go up against an NPC wing of 3 alone, and the best they can do is make your outer ring on the vet shields go dim. I know, I've got the same thing on my vet. My vet's got most of my ships have bi-weave shields. All my large ships have bi-weaves. Well, my large combat ships have bi-weaves because they're all modified for resistance, because I want the regen to be faster. Thanks to you got into Elite Dangerous. Love your series and tutorials, good stuff. Awesome, thank you very much, Relixor. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm bloody hell, I forget we've got 10,000 light seconds to go. You can't be serious. Yeah, no, I can be serious, and yes, it was very punny. Standard on mine. just take a quick reboot to restore them if needs be. Yeah. Yeah, my smaller ships, like my Python and my... Well, for the Python, the Vulture and the Chieftain, I either have or will have prismatic shields, just because I want to up the mega jewelage as well, and have the thermal resistances on there as well. How do I make money? How so? In game, I do whatever. Most of my money. Wait a sec. There we go. That's why that wasn't working. I'd accidentally closed off my camera. If you have a look at my balance, as you can see, my current assets are 1.6 billion. Most of that was made through trading. As you can see, I'm trade elite, so I'm 98% dangerous. Bloody hell, didn't realise I was getting that close to being deadly. And someone's saying they need. Someone's saying that you need bigger alliance ships. Yeah, I was actually expecting the entire alliance navy to come in Q1, but obviously I misunderstood the announcements. I don't think the Type 10 counts for the alliance navy at all. No, but I am looking forward to seeing what the other ships are going to look like. Although the alliance navy to me looks like Frontier saying, "Oh look, we can make Star Citizen ships as well." So there's that, and you say you really couldn't be asked all the to do all the faction stuff with only exclusive module. You wouldn't mind having pack hounds, but not enough to warrant spending 3 weeks to get them. The thing is, you don't have to do anything, SWAT. All I've done to get my prismatics and whatever is I join the faction, ignore it for 3 weeks or 3.5 weeks until it says you've been with them. Like, because bear in mind the tick happens on Thursday, so kind of tally it up. Line up how best you can, and then the last week before you have the tick where you would be able to buy your items, just go out and do some undermining in a random system that nobody gives a toss about to get 750 merits and hand them in. That's it. That's all you do. You grind once. You just ignore it for 3.5 weeks. I do have a video on it. Saracen has better ship designs. Well, the thing is Frontier was restricted with that they were tied to their old ship designs, and I like the Elite Dangerous ship designs. But going forward, all the Alliance ships are going to be completely different and not following the old design aesthetic. You do have to do something. Remember that after 3 weeks, you have to grind for them. You hit a 4-week mark and then kick yourself. Well, you don't even have to do that. I mean, I basically spent a couple of hours just killing ships in an opposing faction system, just doing a tiny spot of undermining. Got basically it's 25 kills that you need, because you get 30 points per ship, times 25 is 750, I believe, if I remember right. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 25 ships you need to blow up, and that's it. Kill 25 ships and fly over to your local controlled system and hand in the points, and that's it. You'd like to see a new SRV with more cargo capacity? I'd like to see a new SRV that has a tank and is like a multi-crew one. That'd be awesome. But then again, we need better gameplay in order to actually make it useful and fun to play. My memory has about as much capacity as a sidewinder cargo bay. Yeah, well. Yeah, I think everyone would like more to do in the SRVs. It would be great to have more to do. But we are supposed to be in like Q2, Q3, I think it is. We're supposed to be getting more like changes to the planetary surfaces. And if I remember rightly, potential subterranean stuff to do. I'm not sure. I don't remember, really. Yeah, it'd be great to see some Fed tanks and APCs. Yeah, I just want a light tank, because I can get a tank in EDRPG, which is why I love that game so much. And it's not this weekend, but next weekend is the next outing for EDRPG. Again, it's the second half of a two-parter, but hopefully we'll have... And I need to slow down. Alright, please tell me I'm still... Nope. Okay, I need to fly over and come back a little. Is this planet just like real? Is this like a tiny little planetoid or something? You enjoy the RPG as well? If only you had friends. Well, the thing is, we do have guest people coming in every so often. I mean, like you saw last time, we swapped out for someone new. And we play over TeamSpeak. We have started a Facebook group so people can join and try and find other people to play with. Although nobody seems to be using it for that at the moment. There is also the unofficial page for EDRPG itself, which you can probably go and look for people to play with over Roll20.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Yeah, I think I'm only going to play for like another 15-20 minutes or something before we stop, because my throat is starting to feel like I'm gargling barbed wire. You wish you could fix the Galaxy map in VR? Yeah, I've only played the game in VR once, and that was only on a tutorial mission.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 06.
Landing gear deployed.
I do love this ship. It's a great little one to fly. But I am wondering whether I'm still going to keep it after the Chieftain is released. I mean, then again, this thing is stupidly manoeuvrable. It is extremely tight on the turns. So I'm probably going to keep it, 'cause it's a completely different style of piloting to the Chieftain.
Ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
And so on the Facebook, if I have it, so you'd be willing to. All right, awesome. Unless the credits just store it. Well, I don't need credits, no. I'm probably going to keep the ship because I do enjoy flying it. I mean, I did actually sell it once and I bought it back, so I'm probably going to keep it. But only if you turn the Eurobeat and drift around, your foes can... Yeah. No, I like the fact that it drifts. It's just a different style of flight. A different piloting style that you need for it. Now, what the hell was I doing? I was going to the engineer's workshop, wasn't I? So I need about 19% on my power plant. Because what have I currently got is the question. Oh, I can roll grade 3s. Alright, okay. Alright, no. Right, so... Wait, yeah, no. I do need a grade 4 then, at least. Let's see what I can get. Oh, that's not bad. 3% increase, let's apply that. For now. Yeah, we're still exceeded though. Let's see what we can do. We need 8% increase. Actually, I think I will need a grade 5. Right. Overcharged. I don't have the materials for a grade 5, it would seem. Or do I? Let's have a look. I've got to check. So the thing is, I'm missing tellurium. Do I have any of that? Materials. Is it TEL? Yeah, no, I'm missing that entirely. And that is going to be done with surface prospecting. So that's going to be fun, isn't it? So, okay, so question for EDDB. Where the hell would I find that? Tellurium. And we are currently in... in the Sirius system. So let's find bodies. Where the greatest percentage of the material. Wow, is that it? 1.6 is the best you're ever going to find. Is it super easy to pop the drive? Wouldn't surprise me, because all the drives are technically out from the thing. 1.6. Oh, there's a system. Let's see. Yeah. Copy. Now, do I have an SRV? I do indeed. So, the question remains, though, is do I still need materials? I mean, we've got conductive ceramics and heat dispersion plates. We still need the conductive ceramics. Okay, and we've got chemical manipulators, but I don't know how many. I've got 7 chemical manipulators. Okay, so it's tellurium, really. That's all we need. Now, the system we need to go in order to find this is going to be this one. And it's only about 50 odd light years out. And the question is, though, is which body was it? 2HA. Yeah, that one. And that's going to be how many jumps? 3 jumps. Yeah, sure. We'll do a little bit of driving around. We haven't done that for a while, have we? So we need about 3 pieces. How did I get my manipulators? I go to a famine system, I think it is.
Commence departure.
Yep, the famine system, anarchy, and
Yeah,
farming type things.
yeah. You can go to Anarchy Famine Systems, as Adema says, and they have distribution centres on the map. As signal sources. You go in there, and there'll be a bunch of Type 9s, which you can scan and then blow up. But the thing is, in there, what you'll find is a bunch of ships jumping in and out as well. So there's going to be a lot of high wakes, which you can scan with the wake scanner in order to get your the data that you need for grade 5 increased range frameshift drives. I forget what that is. Data mine wake exceptions, that one. You can farm those in there as well. So data mine wake exceptions and chemical manipulators. Sounds pretty illegal, yes, which is why you go into anarchy systems. So nobody gives a toss about you killing them. Because what you can do is you can go on to eddb.io again. Basically, my one-stop shop for finding anything. You search for an anarchy system that is in famine. Fly to that system and fly around and see if you can find the distribution centres. I mean, let's have a quick look for this right now while I'm here. We want systems. We want one that is in states. Famine. What was the other one? Government. Anarchy. Reference system. Let's just go for Jonai for the sake of it right now. Finding station. The closest one is Wone, I think. Probably though, you might want to have this system. And I probably want to slow down since I'm kind of AFK. There you go. Check out that system. That system should, theoretically, be a anarchy system that's in famine. Usually when I'm there, chemical manipulation we found in the yeah. I go there because I go to these systems specifically because they have the distribution centres, not just for those, but not just for the chemical manipulators, but also because there's a lot of wakes to scan. I mean, you constantly have wakes to fly around to and scan. So go in a fast ship. I usually go in in the Vulture actually.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because the Vulture boosts at around about 500 meters per second now, how I've got it modified, and it can stop on a dime. So to me it's the best ship for doing the scanning, and I can also kill the Type 9s very, very quickly. It gives you Tellurium in droves. Alright, well if I don't find anything in about 10-15 minutes or something, we'll try going over there. I just want to do a spot of driving around for the sake of it.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, the Thargoid's closing in on the bubble. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. You can get chemical manipulates by manipulating traders in anarchy systems. Oh, really? Oh, right, we're actually in system already, aren't we? The latest passenger bay nerf has ruined you. As I was making about... What do you mean passenger bay nerf? I don't actually know about this, considering that I haven't been paying attention to anything passenger related for ages now. You'd think I'd actually know about this, considering I'm one of the... I'm now the third largest YouTuber. Used to be the second until Yamix overtook me. But, yeah, whatever. Welcome back, Snoddy. But saying that, it's not. It doesn't really fuss me overly anyway, because like I said, I've been treating my YouTube channel more of a hobby as anything else recently. Oh, the pay for in-system cruises has been reduced. Oh, right, okay. What kind of exploration updates am I expecting? I'm expecting to find new things to do while you're out exploring. They're actually putting in a codex, so there's going to be... So I'm expecting them to fill it out with more things to look at. Maybe comets, meteors, I don't know. But until you can actually land on every planet class, and until we have like Earth-like worlds and water worlds and stuff that are able to go and get explored, there's not too much to do for exploration other than just finding awesome looking systems. Yeah, exactly. Yamix is a full-time YouTuber. I'm not anymore. I used to be, but I kind of, ever since a lot of issues with YouTube, especially with they're screwing about with the algorithms and they're constantly demonetizing my videos. I've really lost interest in trying to be a professional YouTuber. I'll just do YouTube as and when I feel like it. I mean, right now I feel more like streaming than anything else, so I am actually I'm getting tempted to just start going back over to Twitch again. But we'll see. What's my favourite Elite Dangerous YouTube other than myself? I don't know. I don't actually watch Elite Dangerous YouTube stuff myself. I still watch Obsidian Ants. But that's mainly because we're kind of friendly, me and him. I haven't spoke to him for ages though, come to think of it. But that's just me. I don't speak to people in general. I'm actually somewhat of a digital hermit in a way. You know what? This is actually looking like a nice little flat plane. We'll go and land there. The mighty jingles, yeah. I'm on YouTube. I mainly do watch like Comic Story and the Mighty Jingles. What else? Because Science. There's a bunch of other things I watch as well. I can't think of them off the top of my head. Well, I'm a Pokemon fan as well, so I watch a PokeTuber, who most people absolutely hate him, but I like him.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, Twitch does have a more friendly business model. Plus, like I said, I'm streaming more than making videos these days. So I am actually tempted to just go and just stream on Twitch. The only issue I have with Twitch, which is why I've been streaming on YouTube recently, is Twitch doesn't keep your videos. Oh wait, it's up that way, isn't it? There we go. Right, there we go, that's that shut down, so I've got to turn my planetary vehicle hanger back on again.
Drive assist.
Aren't we all digital hermits? Yeah, probably. Sadly, we've got to go. Alright, we'll see you later, Floppy. You should watch Vindicator Jones since he's an Aussie. You don't enjoy his content, but you don't. Yeah, no, I watched Vindicator for a while, but a lot of his videos, I don't think he really knows what he's talking about half the time. And he waffles way too much, which is something I've been trying to cut down on in my videos. I used to waffle a lot, which is why I really feel like I need to remake a bunch of my videos. But I'm too lazy now. The main videos I make now are just my ship reviews and stuff. That's all I really do these days. Oh, here we go, we've got an outcrop. Not exactly what I'm after. Oh, there we go. We were defeated by a rock again. Nothing overly that I want there. You know what? Let's dismiss my ship. So what am I waiting for most in 3.0? The engineering changes, really. And hello Yamix, welcome to the stream. Funnily enough, we were talking about you earlier. Then again, it was probably one of those speak the name of the devil and he shall appear moments, wasn't it? Right now, what I'm doing is just pre-modding a couple of modules ready for when 3.0 goes live, so when I can convert them over and not have to worry about grinding grades 1 to 4. What does dismiss ship do? It sends my ship up into orbit. So it basically just despawns my ship. I've got a bronzite chondrite, a chondrite or whatever it's called. We've got two of them. I seriously doubt we're going to find what I want in there. Nope. Yeah, I always dismiss my ship. The only problem is my ship is massively under power right now. Or over power limit or whatever, because that's what we're looking for at the moment for a grade 5 power plant. Yes, the great and powerful one has graced me. Yeah, I don't. That's not blowing your own trumpet at all, is it? Oh, what's this? Psychofu, thank you very much for the subscription. It is greatly appreciated. Now let's try not to crash. There we go. What's the benefit? It'll dismiss itself anyway if you go after a certain distance. It's mainly I just mainly dismiss it because if it's despawned, there's no chance of NPCs attacking it if they show up, and it won't show up on my scanner, so I won't accidentally scan it, see it on the scanner, thinking it's something else. Will there be new videos on ED? Yeah, there will. As soon as 3.0 goes live, I'm going to be making more Zero to Hero videos. Oh, that's tungsten. I'm not going to say no to that. Wait, what's the gravity on here? Oh, 0.04 Gs. Wow. Look at that. There we go. Never say no to tungsten. Anyway, this direction. That's probably going to be another chondrite. Well, I can see your comment there, Yamix, but let's keep reminded as well. Doesn't care who you are. We're keeping this chat clean. What's the thing I don't care about? 3.0. Again, it's a thing with the engineers, and I don't like the fact that you have to. And Gary, thank you very much for the subscription. It is greatly appreciated. I'm not a big fan of having to grind up every module, but I'll get used to it. Right, come on. We probably want a metallic meteorite, whatever it's called. I can never remember the names of these things off the top of my head. Dooby-dooby-doo. Let's see. There we go. I have a suspicion we may find something this way, because that's looking like a very different waveform on the wave scanner. You binged your entire Zero to Hero series in about 6 months ago, from season 1 to current. Love it. Yeah, I do like that series myself. But the thing is, once you get past a certain point, I don't know what to do with it most of the time. Here's the problem. Yeah, the most interesting and worst part is the engineering, pretty much. I mean, I like the fact that we're getting changes to the system map and a bunch of other things. Honestly, I've forgotten what most of the changes are right now, because all I did was messed around with the chieftain and the engineering on the beta. That's all I did. I didn't bother with much else. I mean, I didn't even look at the Thargoids on there, because I don't want to burn myself out on the game in beta. So much for not waffling. I said I'd try not to waffle. I didn't say I already managed it. Yeah, no. We got something off in this direction. Potentially. Looks like I've got 2 distinct signals, and maybe... Yeah, we've got 2 distinct signals. I don't know which is closer, though. This side feels like it's closer, because the signal is actually tighter on the wave scanner. Oh yeah, there's a tech broker as well. I forgot about that. Yeah, actually, even though I mentioned it earlier today. Yes, no, I'm looking forward to the tech broker. Not the tech broker. Well, yeah, the tech broker as well, I'm kind of looking forward to, but in fact, I'm actually looking forward to the material trader. Yep. Oh, you're getting a license or something. Well, it's all part of unlocking stuff personally, which I'm fine with. Again, nothing that I want there. So, let's have a look around. We got what looks like potentially something over that direction, but this way looks a little bit more promising. Character lag? Char lag? Oh, chat lag. Oh, right. I think Yamos is asking questions about 3.0 so we can make a video about it. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I should probably make videos on it more, but all I could muster up the enthusiasm to do for 3.0 was my 3 reviews of the Chieftain. And I'm surprised, actually, because for the first time, an A-rated video is actually done better than the stock video. But then again, originally I only used to do stock videos. I didn't used to do the A-rated ones. The A-rated ones came much, much later. Thoughts on the exchange rates? I've got no issues with the exchange rates. I'm fine with it. Because it's a way of getting materials. It's a way of getting materials then I don't have to muck about with trying to drive around planets like I am now. But right now, I'm specifically doing this for a reason that I want to modify something up before 3.0 goes live, although theoretically it's not a massive problem even if I don't. It just means that I won't be able to convert the module over. We got something in this direction. You're most excited for the Chieftain. Yeah, the Chieftain is a really nice little ship, which is why we're actually modding some parts at the moment. I'm really looking forward to that myself. Not sure how much I'm going to use it, considering I've got the big 3 already, and 2 Anacondas. I'm also quite happy that the Type 9 is getting a buff. I did enjoy flying that ship back in the day. And no, WulffPack, they haven't actually announced the release date yet. I'm just doing this because I've finally got the ability to buy prismatic shields. Again. Because I accidentally sold my old prismatic shield off my off my Vulture. Actually, I sold the whole Vulture and forgot I had a modded prismatic shield on there. Yeah. Yeah, driving around on a low G planet. Love it. 0.04 Gs. Bloody hell. I can't stay stuck to the ground at all. But you'd think that the thrust, that the downward thrust would actually be enough to keep this thing glued to the ground, but apparently not. The upward thrust is enough thrust to lift you up off a 7G world. So how is it not enough to keep you glued to the ground? Well then, take care then. You have to complain and beat some dead horses. Yep, yep, that's fine. That's one of the things that I don't like to do on my channel, is complain overly. I don't like being negative. I always try and find the positive aspect in everything. Nope, nothing useful. Golden, I'm kind of expecting the 3.0 to be released between now and mid-March, but I would expect it to be released sooner rather than later in that respect. Did I miss every single shot? Apparently I did, because it's behind a rock. Selenium. Nah. Ah! Bloody controls! For me, the achievement is probably just a previous ship to get the FDL. Possibly. I mean, Ducky's got an FDL at the moment, and that thing is absolutely crazy bananas good at the minute. So I'm, with the new engineer changes, I'm expecting a third lance to get like 10 times more deadly. Because just think of all the extra weight reductions you can do to make it even more manoeuvrable. Yeah, the thing is as well, the Chieftain can be used as an exploration ship as well, although apparently you can get up to about 31 light years worth of jump range with the new engineers, which is what I've seen in the comments of that video. We've got a Bronzite Chondrite here, which I'm not expecting much from. I don't see anything because we're not close enough. Iron, sulfur and carbon. Right, fine. What have I got over here? Hello, Philip. Just wanted to say thanks for all the great content you put out. There it is. You're welcome. It's a pleasure to do so. I'm just looking forward to 3.0 so I can start getting back into the game again, because as you've noticed, I've had a bit of a lull in my desire to play the game recently. Low gravity points, always slowly rolling over on your roof. Yeah, it's funny. Still hoping for gold ships, to be honest. Oh yeah. I'm still waiting for more. I just want to get the... Because look at that. How slow is that descent? Boing, boing, boing. Love it. I mean, I much prefer driving around 7G worlds. And contrary to popular belief, it's actually, you can land on 7 to 10G worlds with any ship regardless of the thrusters. The game is hard coded to allow you to do so. There we go, metallic meteorites. Here we go, we stand a chance. There we go, what we got? Oh, oh shit, we got loads of it. Awesome. Awesome. We even got more tungsten. I am not complaining right now. Just hurry up and land so I can scoop you. Wow, I didn't expect to get that much from one meteorite. That's awesome. Hello, Pookie. How's it going? Yeah, don't worry, Pookie. Everyone's been asking that question. We don't know when it's coming out. I'm just mucking about getting things ready just pre-engineering a few modules so that I can convert them over once it does indeed go live. Oh yeah, another thing I'm really looking forward to once 3.0 goes live is the ability to ignore things. Right, what else have we got? I'm pretty sure metallic emitter. You know what? We'll get these anyway, because it's always nice to have the extra any grade 5 materials. You know what? Tungsten. We'll go for that. What I'm thinking of doing today, actually, as well, is maybe I'll do a Kerbal Space Program live stream later today, after I've had some food and something to drink. Really depends. Because I haven't played Kerbal for ages. I need to get back in the game, back in the swing of things for that. What we got here? More tungsten. Yeah, sure, why not? You played the heck out of Kerbal a few years ago. Yeah, I played the hell out of it a little while back. Well, the thing is, I really want to get back into doing the series for it, and do my Let's Plays on it. Because I had to start again once I upgraded my computer because I lost my old save file. Has Kerbal changed at all? It's changed a bit. I mean, not hugely. There we go. Let's recall my ship and hopefully it doesn't smash into the ground. Because that's everything we need. We can head back. Actually, we can't head back to where we were. Ah, stop. We have to go all the way out to Heratani, don't we? Because right now we're doing a Korea playthrough. Those poor Kerbal not stranded on Duna. Did I get someone stranded on Duna? I don't remember. Because I know I sent a probe or something to Duna, which is the only interplanet exceeding modules disabled. Yeah, as long as the drives aren't disabled and the shields aren't disabled, we're good. No, its shields are up. We're okay. Even the ship's coming down really slowly. Elite seems to have problems with maths, though. They say that previous engineering modules will drop 1 rank when converted to the new engineering system, but if you've maxed them out... Well, the thing is, if you convert them over to the new system, you drop down to the end of grade 4. So what you've got to do is start rolling grade 5s. They're not rolled down to the base grade 4, they should be knocked down to the completed grade 4. So you can start rolling grade 5 straight away. At least that's what happened in my experience when I converted them over on the beta. And I did that right near the end. At least I think I did. English is easy, math is hard. Well, I find it the opposite way around with my form of dyslexia, but oh well. So what are the benefits of having grade 5 unlocked with engineers before the patch drops? You'll need fewer roles to actually progress through grades 1 to 4. That the higher ranked you are with the engineer, the faster you'll actually roll through them. The lower grades, you'll need fewer roles per prior grade. Anyway, wait a sec. I need to turn off the planetary vehicle hangar. What the hell am I doing? I'm plotting a route, but we're going to Heratani, aren't we? I think. Let me just double check. Power plant grade 5 is, yeah, Heratani. So that's going to be a few jumps. Just a couple. Ah, exit. There we go. How many jumps is this going to be? 3.0 comes out on the 2nd Tuesday, first week of next month. What, have they actually given the release date now? Or is this just speculation? Oh, you're just coming out with crap right now. I did just see an Elite Dangerous post there on Twitter. Although it dropped down off my feed rather quickly. Oh, wait. Oh, Jingles has posted another Subnautica video. I'll have to go watch that soon. And speaking of Subnautica, I'm planning to start a video series on that in the near future as well. But we're going to do a hardcore one. Oh, you were being an arse, were you? Oh, you're being... Ah, right, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. No, it doesn't, indeed. I'm going to quickly check anyway. See what they say. Yeah, no, they haven't said anything, have they? So yeah, you got my hopes up all there for no reason, didn't you? You butt monkey. You completed Subnautica a couple of days ago? Yeah, I completed it again a couple of days ago on survival. You thought you were clever. Well, you confused me there, so gotta go. That's what I said before going out. Right, see you later, Pookie. Have a good day. Pass on my regards to Orky. Makes you laugh that you had the bioreactor and nuclear reactor way before I even found the battery charger. Is Chieftain a 5 FSD? That's a good question. Yes, it's a class 5 frameshift drive is the Chieftain, yeah. I've literally got my my stock video of it open up in a different window so I can look at what it is. The thrust is a class 6 though, as is the something else. I think the power plant. Yeah, power reactor and thrusters are both class 6. Power distributor is class 6. Life support is class 5. Sensors are class 4. So yeah, I'm basically just going to make sure that I pre-mod everything out behind it. Chieftain locked behind 3.0. Well, the Chieftain comes out with 3.0, yeah. The thing is, with if you don't have Horizons, if you have Horizons, 3.0 is free to everybody, but you'll still get parts of 3.0 if you don't have Horizons. Although apparently Horizons is on sale at the moment in the Frontier store. I'm not sure about that, so I'm going to go check my own self right now. Frontier store, games, Elite Dangerous, let's have a look. Oh yeah, Horizons is 50% off at the moment. It's 10 quid rather than 20 quid. Or pounds. Or whatever your currency is. So it's half price is Horizons right now. The base game is 75% off right now. So follow the link if you want to go and pick up the if you want to go and pick up a your copy. You can tempt it by the DVD copy for a £5. I really don't care about physical copies anymore. I mean, my Switch is one of the first. My Nintendo Switch is one of the first consoles where I'm actually trying to go as basically entirely digital because I don't have to keep changing cartridges out. I do have 2 cartridge games on that. I've got Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart on cartridge, but everything else I've got is all digital download. But yeah, if you follow that link. I don't get anything by it. Yeah, digital copies are the way to go. I could give you my I could give you my my link where I'd actually get slight kickbacks, but I can't be bothered. I'm too lazy. I don't even know what they are, to be perfectly honest. They might be in the video description if you want to have a look down there. If you want to give me some kickbacks, though I don't actually I don't even know how I would go about claiming them because I've never done it before. So, yeah, that goes to show how hard I try and make money out of my YouTube.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Ow. Sorry, what was that, Ademus?
The 2 affiliate links don't work.
Oh, they don't work? Ah, right, they probably change then. Alright, fine. Can't be bothered or too rich already? Definitely not too rich. Freaky deaky. 11 more jumps. Bloody hell, this is why I hate going all the way out to Heratani. I should have really just mounted this power plant to my Anaconda and jumped out with a 60 odd light year jump range. I'd have been there so much faster. Where are the boats, Jackal? They're not here. We're flying space boats. Does that count?
4, 3,
Blu-ray is probably the last physical medium I'll ever see. Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Especially since I'm actually tempted to pick myself up a Blu-ray player recently. Just because I was re-watching my DVD copies of Lord of the Rings the other day, and the low resolution on it was getting on my nerves a little bit. I thought it was about time that I re-watched all of my extended edition Lord of the Rings. Oh, I didn't realise we were that low on fuel. Alright, well, let's scoop up. Steam accounts and Expert One are completely digital. Oh, are they? Well, you're jumping around in this thing. Yeah.
warning, temperature.
I'm jumping around in this thing because I didn't think to swap over to my other ship. I just thought, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Because we're actually modifying something on this. Now the question remains is...
Fuel scooping complete.
How many jumps would it be to Jonai?
Heatsink deployed.
Yeah, it's 200 light years, but to our actual destination, how far is that? Yeah, it's closer. It's going to be easier to just go where we're going, isn't it?
Frameshift drive charged.
You did that the other day with The Hobbit? Yeah. I would have done it with The Hobbit, but I actually didn't enjoy The Hobbit movies anywhere near as much as I enjoyed the Lord of the Rings movies. Considering that the Lord of the Rings movies were made from 3 fairly large books into 3 movies, and The Hobbit was made into 3 movies from 1 small book, which I have actually read. I have read all of the Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. The Hobbit was it was more of a kid's book, which makes sense because it was written as a kid's book. The Lord of the Rings I did struggle through though. The first one was alright, the second one was okay, it was kind of okay, the third one I really struggled through the writing in that one. Mainly because I'm dyslexic and I struggle with the reading as it is, so... Yeah, not exactly the easiest book to read for me. Great films in extended versions. Yeah, I've got all the Lord of the Rings in extended versions, but I want to get them all again in Blu-ray. Just because I've got a 4K television and watching old DVDs on it, it doesn't look as good. It's passable, but I'm so used to HD quality now that it bugs me slightly.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Stop typing out loud? What are you on about? Aren't IBM working on organic storage? I don't know. I don't really follow anything technological. Unless it pops up in my newsfeed, I don't generally pay attention to it. I do my level best not to follow much news because it really affects my blood pressure. I get angry too easy. The Silmarillion was a glorious mess. I had the Silmarillion, but I never actually read it.
Warning, temperature critical.
I was getting ready to read it when my little brother was getting heavily into Lord of the Rings at the time. So I ended up giving him the book and never ended up rebuying it. I mean, I know about little bits from the Silmarillion, but only learned through talking with other people. Like apparently there was a battle between some elven warriors and 3 Balrogs. And then that's all I know of. You've got my Blu-ray on your PC? Oh, nice. Because right now I don't actually own a DVD player. Well, I do, but it's crap. And I play my DVDs through my old Xbox 360. And having to have the Xbox 360 connected up and use the controller is rather annoying for me. So I'm tempted to buy myself a Blu-ray player just so I can cut out some mucking about.
Frameshift drive charging.
Only 7 more jumps. A stray bullet in a high res from the police are 200 fine raising your blood pressure. Yeah, I know that one.
4, 3, 2.
Yes, Super, I am actually playing Elite for a change. And hello to you too. You know what? You're probably talking to Hype Ball at the moment, but I'll probably drag you down for a moment.
Error.
Unless you want to drag yourself and bring yourself down and say hi to chat.
Fuel scooping.
Because right now we're just moving over to a different system to go and get a grade 5 bloody overcharged power plant done.
Complete.
User joined your channel.
And there he is.
Warning.
Very delayed.
Yeah, just a little bit. I might have to turn you up a little bit. Yeah, I've got you on plus 0 dB. There we go. Don't know why. Usually I have to have everyone turned up to at least plus 4 on the TeamSpeak.
I'm usually a very loud person though, so...
You are. Actually, I think I remember you were quite loud at one point, so I had to turn you down. But how are we doing, Super?
Yeah, doing good. It's very chilly in the UK right now, so...
Oh, is it? Yes, no... excuse me. So how are we doing mission-wise? What's our current thing that we're needing to do that we're allowed to tell the general public?
Oh, general public. Tell the galactic press.
Yes.
I guess... we're trying to increase our influences currently, so... And hopefully preparing for war across the inner system.
Yeah, I think we want to try and get into war in the last system that we don't actually control yet. Is that our 27th system?
I think so.
I think so, because I think we own 27. We have 27 systems. We're in 27 systems. We own 26 of them. So I think we need to own all of them before we can start expanding properly again. Because we've been trying to expand, and it's just the game's not been letting us.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yes, as Firefly says, it's Super Death, the Wolves of Jonai Chief Warmonger. And yes, we're trying to claim Kamana. Yeah.
Yep. Which is currently 30% right now, so it's not bad.
This could be in Belgium. It's only 10 degrees there. Well, I don't even know what the temperature is here in Norway, actually. Although this year Norway's actually experiencing record levels of snowfall. It's ridiculous. I mean, I was walking back home on Monday, and I was having to walk through a virtual snowstorm. It was ridiculous. I mean, over the last couple of weeks, I swear we've had about 2 meters worth of snow, all put together, about at least 2 meters.
You get Norway and all of these countries, and it's like, oh yeah, warning, blizzard comes up on your phone. You're like, that's normal. It comes up that on my phone. In England, it's like, what?
Oh yeah.
Looks outside. Oh, okay, it is. It is a blizzard.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, I have to take like a train, underground train, to work most of the time. And if I wake up, because the thing is, I never think to check the weather because I'm an idiot. So the only time I usually check the weather is when I'm opening the door to leave for work, and when I see like 2 foot of snow on the floor, it's like, oh, for Christ's sake, I can't take that. I can't take the underground now, so I've got to go and run the other way and grab the bus and hope I'm not late.
Fuel scooping.
So I am at work tomorrow, actually, come to think of it.
Warning.
I've been off of work for the last couple of days after a very minor operation, so yeah. Degrees centigrade, the proper or Celsius, whatever you want to call it. The proper measurement. We don't use Fahrenheit here.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is better. Alpha playing Elite is will coming to an end. It is probably.
Yeah, Fahrenheit is just confusing.
I do not understand the Fahrenheit system at all.
It's kind of simple. I think it's like minus. I think it's minus 12 or something. I forgot what it was. But
I don't know. All I know is minus 40 is the same in both Fahrenheit and Celsius. To me, Fahrenheit is only like the name of a movie, Fahrenheit 9/11. I don't even think that was a movie. I think it was like a glorified documentary. And what do I do as a job? That's for me to know and for you guys not to. What is a Celsius? I don't know, forever. Yeah, what do I don't talk about my job and private life and stuff on YouTube. That's one of my no things. I'll talk to people on TeamSpeak and so on. That I don't have a problem with, but I like to have some degree of privacy in my life. Is it 451? Is it? Oh, I don't know what the hell it was. It was a movie about the Twin Towers and problems there, so I don't know.
Fahrenheit 451 was about burning books. Nobody was allowed to read books.
Oh, right, okay. So that was that
Paper
one.
burns at 451 Fahrenheit.
Ah, right, okay. Well, so it's not the that's not the one I'm thinking of then. That was Fahrenheit 9/11 then. Unless I'm just completely screwing up in my own brain because I don't really pay attention to these and I don't really care about these kind of movies. Documentaries or whatever. They don't appeal to me. The only movies I'm generally interested in are like action movies, comedy movies. I mean, last night I was out watching Black Panther. It was a bloody awesome movie. I loved it. No, I'm not. It was 9/11. I was right. Okay, good. Right, okay. Thank you for confirming that I'm not a complete and utter pleb and cannot remember the vaguest of things. No, I already know that. But... oh yeah, how many more jobs? Fine. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, I didn't even know that was a system name. Goes to show how many times I come out this far.
3, 2, 1,
So we'll get this modified up. Hopefully we'll have enough power to run the ship. Because the thing is, let's not forget this thing is only running on a Class 4 power plant. Now the question I've got is, what is my multi-cannon modification? Overcharged. That might be an issue. We'll see. Because remember last time I needed to actually have an efficient multi-cannon in order to be able to remain underpowered. But under my power limit. But we'll have to see what it is. We'll see how it goes. We might get lucky. But I know after 3.0 is released, I will be able to power this thing with no problems at all. Wasn't Norway building underground bunkers to store grains and seeds in case of global disaster? They do have them. In fact, I've been driven past them and rode past them quite a few times. The underground bunkers. They have underground storage carved into the side of the mountains near to the fjord front or the seafront. Anyone know what happened with Firefly Online? I haven't the foggiest. I've heard about that it's supposed to be an MMO or RPG or whatever of Firefly, but beyond that, nothing along those lines. You think I'm a troll herder? That's the thing in Norway. Well, given some of the nights out I've had in Oslo, it really seems like it at least should be a job. Right, come on. And we are too far up. This is one of the reasons why I don't like small planetoids like this one, because they're a bastard to land on. Especially if you're trying to get down with any degree of accuracy. It still says to be announced. Alright. We should be hitting glide anytime. Yeah, there we go, we're fine. As long as I keep it between 40 and 50 degrees in the negative, coming down here, it's perfectly fine. The last I heard of it was in 2016. Wow, 2 years ago. Now this is an engineer's base I don't come to very often. Don't think anybody comes out here all that often. Because the only useful thing she does is grade 5 overcharged power plants.
Docking permission authorized. You may proceed.
Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to modify this power plant, and then we're going to call the stream because I'm getting silly hungry right now.
Landing gear deployed.
So as soon as we do this, I'm going to go off and make myself some spaghetti bolognese and maybe do a Kerbal stream later today if I can be bothered.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Yeah, so she does sensors. Let's have a look at everything that she can do. Surface scanners. Alright, she can do those. Those are okay, I suppose. Not that I'm sure they'll be actually bothering at all. Landed like a boss? Oh, yeah. No plans for track IR? No, I don't have track IR. I do have... oh, what the hell is it called? Oh, I do have a head tracker. It's ED something or other. I can't think of what it's called, but it's a little box that you can just plug on top of your thing that it's used as a gyroscope. I did use it a fair bit back in, like, I think it's like the start of Season 3 of Zero to Hero, or possibly the end of Season 2, and I reinstalled my computer. Couldn't be bothered to reinstall the software, so didn't bother with it after that. Right, we've got 7 rolls on a grade 5 overcharged. Let's see how this goes. That's 2% up. Let's see if we get the secondary thing that actually makes this even better. Pasta is bad for you. Just saying that you eat what you like. I'll eat what I will eat what the hell I like. That's all I do. Right, so that's mass up. I'll apply it because it's increased power. Yeah, we're still exceeding the power thing, so we're just going to keep rolling. See what we get. We've got 6 more rolls. Yeah, that's crap. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We've got over maximum. Oh. That is a minor god roll. Power capacity increased by 7. Integrity up. Yeah, sure. Let's apply that.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Shields offline. Shields online.
Yeah, you're sensing a lot of I couldn't be bothered in my goings on. Yeah, I am fairly lazy recently. Right, planetary vehicle hangar, we'll turn that back on. We'll turn back on the cargo hatch. But there we go, look at that. We actually have a decent setup now where I can possibly turn my frame shift drive back onto priority 1. There we go, awesome. Don't need to worry about that now. So that means if we launch, you eat enough pasta to kill a small rhino. I don't eat pasta very often. I'm usually either eating rice or potatoes. I love my potatoes, although I haven't eaten a bit for a while.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Right, the question is how fast can we actually boost now that we've got Prismatics on board? Can we still boost over 500? We can. Awesome. And what is my hull armor is the question.
Automated flight control protocol now offline. Thank you, Commander.
Can I even see my hull? No, I don't think I can. I've got module reinforcements and stuff in there. That's fine. Cargo hatch, blah 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 blah, whatever. But yeah, look at that. No issues when I'm deploying the weapons now. Awesome. And what I do like about this is with full pips into weapons, I could fire constantly. No issues at all. I don't even know if I can do that with less pips in. Let's try 3 pips. Oh no, we do lose a bit there, but that's fine. Let's go and land this thing on deck. No, I don't even know what my height is. 2 kilometers. Let's find somewhere to set down. I don't think we're going to actually be able to set down until we get up to the top of here. Actually, here we go. And there we are.
Yeah, my prediction for when Beyond comes out, my prediction is the 22nd.
Of this month?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because it's a Thursday and it's still got a fair amount of time until, like, you know, from now. So, I stand by that. It's probably incorrect, but, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm reckoning it's going to be closer towards the end of this month. And what flight stick am I using? I'm using the X52 Pro there, freaky deaky dude. But anyway, that's going to be it for this stream. I do hope you guys and girls have enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to hit the like button. It really does help the channel out. Although, I don't know why I'm saying that now, because like I said, I'm treating the channel more like a hobby than anything else. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure having you around. I've been Commander Chaos Wolf from Sci-Fi Gaming. You guys, as always, have been epic. I will see you soon. Until next time, keep flying and stay shiny.